welcome back to the stream. I'm LB Hackemup, and where's Lauren? Where's Ren? We have other fun people here tonight. We are back with our Monster of the Week series, Friday the 13th, Saturday the 14th. Technically, it will be Saturday the 14th.
Saturday the 14th. The more deadly.
Amazing.
Yeah. The night continues. We're gonna thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, say hi. Leave a comment. I like to listen, or I like to read them. And I know you guys watch them. I see the numbers, but I don't see any comments. If you are watching this on YouTube, comment be gay, do crimes.
You do traffic crime.
Yeah. Oh boy.
You need crime.
My internet has been wonky since the hurricane, so apologies. There's a lot of dropped frames right now, but we are I'll record this just in case. But if let's go around and have everybody introduce themselves, who they're playing tonight. Let's start off with Kujo.
Hello, I am Kujo, and I will be playing Floyd Higgins, the most chill demon you've ever met, which is the
Internet has
divine
been since the
playbook with big old quotations. Yeah, and I'm really excited to be here. I miss this crew so much.
Yes, Serenity.
Hello, I'm Serenity. You can find me all over the internet as Click Clack Snack. I do cool things. I do fun stuff. TTRPGs. I cosplay. I cause problems. Traffic crimes. It's, the list is endless.
Traffic crimes.
Traffic crimes. I kind of wanted to
Talents.
channel my little
Oh
Tim
my
Curry,
God.
traffic crimes,
Traffic crimes.
Traffic crimes. Oh, and I do 18 plus stuff too, so if you're into that, and I'll be playing Juliet Kane.
All right, Wally.
What's up, y'all? It's me, Walle, your favorite non-binary slime best friend on the internet. You can find me on the social medias, minus whatever the other one is, but on the blue skies. Nothing but blue skies for me. Same name, Walle, just like the cute little Jizzy robot. You can find me talking about the things that I do and not be worried that bots are going to invade my thread. Tonight, though, I am playing Prometheus. I am the action scientist. I'm still drunk. I've not been sober since 72. Got heartburn. I'm a robot. Not sure how that happened. So, all right, let's go.
All right, and Greg.
Hello, I'm Greg. I'm a game designer. I run some games for these folks that I've designed, including Glitter Hearts and the Mystery Business. I am also found on many social medias under Lysander03 because we need to abandon the hell site for better pastures as it gets worse. So you can find me there, but for a limited time because I'm shutting that stuff down. And tonight I will be playing Victor Monk, who is a searcher.
Yes.
Search for truth, man.
Justice and all things good in the world. I am LB Hackemup. I'm going to be your keeper of secrets, your warden of whispers, and your lady of... Yeah. Anyways.
Lady of Lore.
What's, what's your-
Lady of Lore. Lady of Lore. Thank you. Thank you. But this is the second episode. If you haven't watched the first episode, it's up on the YouTube. But I'll do a quick recap for you so that you guys can get caught up on things and figure out where what's going on. The night started. People were closing up shops. People were doing some last-minute work for the evening. Victor, who works at Shirt Off My Back, ran into a camp counselor who was coming into town to set up for the middle school-aged kids to come to Jenny Lake crafting camp. This is a fall day in 1986. He had the typical helmet, floofy hair, and he made mention of a girl that he was interested in who worked at the grocery store before sending him on the way. I've just realized that Greg and Kujo are not
I
in the
was
right
just
spots.
about
Hold
to be
on.
like, wait, why? Oh, I'm playing Floyd. Why am I? Oh.
Sorry.
That's
It's
This is a little like exercise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Quick character swap.
Yeah.
Welcome to Beasts Beyond Belief.
Yeah.
All right,
for
Wally,
me-
play Juliet.
Yeah.
No, denied.
Wow.
Rude.
Oh my gosh.
Juliet. No. Everyone's
Oh,
in the right
okay.
spot now. Juliet and Prometheus were hanging out at Prometheus' shop. They have a wonderful little scientific. I don't want to call it a lair. A home where they do all of their experimentation and their weird science. And Juliet was working on some notes for her article, which is about love advice or general advice. She came across one that was from a very shy girl who wanted to try and talk to the boy that she liked, who was coming into town for this fall camp for the kids for the crafting. And yeah, that they ended up watching Victor's show, which is all about cryptids. There was a call-in section. There was a little bit of back and forth between everyone calling in. Some of them were crank calls. Some of them were actual concerns. But for the most part, it was very typical until they had a knock on their studio door. And as they answered, they found a girl covered in blood, and she informed him that there was an attack at the camp. And as Victor did his best and a very valiant effort of calming this terrified girl down, she let them know that there was some sort of monster loose. The gang met up, Juliet confronting her cousin Victor as to, one, where she's been and why she's there. Prometheus got to meet the celebrity, and Floyd was like, yeah, no, I'll go too. I have business to take care of, because his boss from below told him that there was a door that was opened and someone came through. They go to the camp, find just one dead body. Lots of blood, but definitely a dead body. There were 3 survivors that told you guys they were in the cabins when some things went down. One of their partners for the evening, she said she had never met him before, left to go get help. Has not returned. As they explored the camp, they heard the eerie howls and found a couple of hellhounds that they dispatched with very valiantly. And as that happened, Tact, the chief of police, and Dirt showed up, his deputy. They tried to figure out what was going on. Prometheus and Floyd started to head to find where this hellgate was, when Floyd got another message from his boss telling him that he needs to find who came through before they close the gate. And that's kind of where we are. That's where we're gonna start. The 3 survivors are still in the car that Prometheus has locked and put a alarm system on. So they are going to need to be released from there before anything else happens. We can skip a little bit, having talked to Tact about what is going on, if you guys want to go ahead and take over and decide what y'all are going to do moving forward. Take it away.
I want to.
What's up? What's going on?
Are you out working at the office? Are you right at the store? Or are you at
Oh,
home?
We can pick up right at the camp too, if you guys want to.
I
I
leave
figured
it
this is the next day because I would
next
have to
day.
go and deal with the police.
Yeah, fair, fair.
As the
Okay.
human
That's fair.
person, I had to go deal with the police all night.
Yeah, then he'll probably be at the shop like barely paying attention to who's inside, who's shopping for what. He's just like looking through like newspaper articles like, why are these pages so big? It's not a book. I don't get it. Oh, hi. What's up, Victor?
Yeah, I have a question.
Okay.
Why are you here?
Well, it's a Saturday, and I kind of need to open this shop, so
Not that part.
mhm.
Why are you
Oh,
here?
got it. Um, I guess it's not all hellfire and brimstone down there. It's actually kind of annoying. Uh, just imagine like the worst call center, like the worst call center you've
Okay.
ever seen.
Okay.
Like all the time. Like
Yeah.
you're on hold all the time. You just get transferred back and forth pretty much for eternity. And I was tired of being the guy on the other line doing that.
Okay.
So I made a little bit of a deal. It's like a tempter thing. You know, I just kind of try to tempt people to act on stuff that let's be real, they already want to do. I'm just sort of like, giving a little push. Um, and as long as I keep doing that, um, I get to stay up here and hang out. So, you know, that's that's kind of me. Um,
So you are here to make things actively worse?
no worse. I mean, I tempted somebody to talk to somebody that they've wanted to talk to for a little bit. I enable crutches,
Okay.
and I sometimes enable affairs and whatnot, but that's small percentage of the time. It's not all the time I do stuff like that.
Okay. So what I'm just confused about is you talked about the place being
Mhm.
like the worst call center and
Mhm.
like you hated being there.
It's awful.
So my other question is why are you continuing that up here?
Well,
I mean,
I
because you're
mean,
actually not doing your job. You are actually making everybody else unhappy by like not being attentive, and you won't even bother to know people. You just say they're meat. So you got out of a horrible situation to
Mhm.
do something, and you're just continuing to be awful.
I mean, I don't say awful. I mean,
No, I'm gonna say how I've seen you treat people is awful.
hmm. I mean, eye of the beholder and all that. So, yeah,
Have you had any positive customer interactions?
absolutely. There
Such
was
as?
there was the the lady from the other day who complimented my cardigan.
That isn't something you did, that was something you wore. How did she like your interaction?
She loved the cardigan though. And I think that is the takeaway from this.
That is not the
And
takeaway from this. What I'm saying
mhm,
is
mhm,
we
totally
are
locked in.
dealing
Mhm.
with a down below problem.
Mm. Oh,
And
yeah.
my concern is that you're not actually that into solving the down below problem.
That is not true. I've actually been
And
looking at this paper thing with the big pages a lot.
how
Looking.
how long were you down there?
What do you mean, like in the down there
Yeah.
place? Oh, I mean, a long time, like a
And how
long
many
time.
of our people did you meet?
I met a handful of you guys. Some of you guys were real shitbags.
Well,
You know,
obviously.
Yeah, I mean, you go down there, you kind of a shitbag. But some of you guys weren't that awful. I struck up a conversation with a car salesman. He's down there because he killed somebody and then ran away with it. Like it was like a hit and run situation. Ooh. But he kind of started telling me about stuff that was good up here, and that kind of got me thinking of maybe figure something out.
And in none of that did you think I'm going to live up there and I'm actually going to like figure out what things I'm going to do research on Earth, like to know that that's called a newspaper
What?
and that people don't like being
That's what it
called
was.
food
And he like
items.
grabs a notebook and a pen and quickly writes down newspaper. That's what it was. That is not true. I did a little bit of research. I found out that coffee is amazing and highly addictive, and
Did you
I'm a
find that
big
out when
fan.
you got up here and took it?
Oh yeah, 100%.
And just a follow up question: Where
Mm.
did you get the Where did you get the body? Where did this happen?
You're talking about the person.
The person you now are.
Yeah, his name's Floyd.
Where did the real Floyd go?
The
Is the real Floyd in there?
not really. Real Floyd is Floyd got a little too into some stuff and didn't wake up. But it was sort of in this like in between, and I had a conversation with him before, like stepping in, like, hey, you're gonna move on. Are you gonna need this? You're gonna be leaving it behind. Do you mind? And he's like, yeah, it's cool. I'm gonna go up and say hi to my grandmother and all that stuff. So it was a very amicable discussion, and I just sort of stepped in, and it's fine. You had a miraculous recovery.
Did Floyd have family?
I would certainly hope so.
Have you spoken to them?
No.
How long?
Like 6 months.
Yeah, that's not actually that long.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like not that long, and that's plenty of time to figure out that this is a newspaper. Thank you, which I totally knew. Do this a lot.
If we're gonna move forward,
Yes.
and
This is what you
I
guys
am
do?
going to be okay with
Okay,
this incredibly fucked up situation.
got it.
I need you to stop treating people like shit. This world can suck, but this world can be amazing, and
Mhm.
you have the choice to push it one way or the other. And you have a responsibility to you're living Floyd's life to like maybe make it a good one.
I didn't really think about that.
Yeah, I don't think you think about a lot of things, which is also the other issue I have at hand.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that sounds cool. That sounds fun.
Now, what progress have we made on the thing, the whole and the one thing?
Yeah. So, kind of waiting on a call back from my boss. Kind of got his voicemail, which I mean, listen, call center, kind of frustrating, but and I mean that downstairs. I'm not like actual Floyd boss. But I did see that there is a crazy sale going on used cars down the street in the newspaper, and I'm just saying, you have that car.
I have a motorcycle.
Right. No, it was Prometheus that had the car.
Yes.
Shit.
Yeah.
I gotta remember this. And he cuts out the ad for the used car sale and just like, gotta remember this for Prometheus.
And is the car key to shutting the hole? Do we have to shut the hole by driving a car into it?
I mean, we want to put in the person who like came out of it, first. But then, like, if you add a car, I don't think it'll be like that big of a deal.
So the car isn't an important. I feel like
No, I just know that Prometheus drives a car, and figure Prometheus could be maybe he's looking to get a second one. Wait! I know this one. Ha!
I don't know what that is.
It's finger guns. It's finger.
Why?
I mean, people do that, right?
I mean,
Floyd does finger guns.
okay. Floyd was also apparently a drug addict, so I'm not taking a lot of cues there. All right, look. I was really hoping you'd have like more of a plan. It's a little weird that you aren't acting unless your boss tells you something, which is like
It's like a hierarchy for a reason. But I can try and call him again if you want.
yeah, work on it, I guess. I
Right.
don't know, like
Here. I got you. Totally hearing you. Give me 5 seconds. And Floyd's eyes roll back into his head and his jaw unhinges as he tries to send a call to his boss.
Okay. You
You are
do
muted,
so.
LB.
Ooh. Sometimes Zoom and OBS get off. All right. You
That is a sentence.
you dial up your boss, and the crackling, like you hear the ringtone, and then the crackling and the feedback happen again. Headphone users, beware.
Yes.
Hey, what up, dude?
Hey, man, what's going on? You're still yelling into your phone, but that's okay.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry, I'm just in the hot tub. What's up?
Oh shit. Hey, so the that person, the one that kind of came through that portal.
Yeah, I told you to send him back. He's back here, right?
Yeah, absolutely, totally on it. Do you have like the name of the person, or like a description, or like what sort of friend they would be?
I thought I made myself very clear when I talked to you last time that he needed to come back stat.
Yeah, absolutely, totally on the same page. Absolutely on it. That is 100% the plan.
Yeah, when I said that, I meant now, not the next morning, you dumbass.
Okay, I just when you said stat, that for me that's like 2 to 3 days. So that is totally miscommunication on my part, misunderstanding on my part, not miscommunication. That would imply you said something wrong, because you didn't. I just heard what I wanted to hear, I guess. So okay, yeah, absolutely on it. We'll be done imminently.
Yeah, this is your job, dude. That's why. I'm sorry, this is gonna be a mark.
No, come on. No, don't give me a mark. I don't want to write up. I don't want to have another conversation with Sheila. Please, she hates me. Me and HR don't get along. Okay, please, just give. I promise you, as soon as inhumanly possible, I will absolutely make sure that they get returned into the portal. Just need a teeny bit of like a guiding arrow or something. Just give me just a teeny little bit of help, and I will make it happen.
Do me a favor and roll to manipulate somebody, please.
So that's a brawn check, right? Or a tough check?
No.
Okay.
No.
That's
Hi,
fine.
Abaddon.
I'll just roll my charm, which is -1. That's cool.
Huh?
Despite how dumb Floyd is, that is a 9.
A 9. Okay. So on a 9, you are going to they will do it if you do something for them right now to show them that you mean it.
Yeah, 100%. Whatever it is, I got you.
What are you going to do for him?
Is there Is there like a no?
besides
actually,
your
I can't
job?
do that. What did you say?
Besides your job.
Besides your job.
I mean, I was gonna say my job, but I guess that's off the table. I will tempt 3 people in this store right now.
I'm gonna need a soul. A full
Okay.
soul contract.
Like right now?
I'll give you 6 hours.
Okay, I got you. I'm a salesman for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want it first and then you give me a little help
I
out?
don't know who came up there. I guess I can look into it.
Okay.
But
I
do
mean,
not disappoint me again. And you feel your
Okay.
feet start to tingle as, Victor, you can see flames starting to crest up on Floyd's feet.
Oh, okay. I got it. Message received. Totally get it. Just totally cool. It's fine. Everything's fine. 1 soul coming right up.
Don't fail me.
Won't-
Love you,
Yep.
bye!
Okay, love you, bye. So they're
The
on
eyes
it.
come back around.
Yeah, well, eyes come back
That
around.
Didn't look like it went well.
It went fine.
There
totally
was
cool.
fire.
I mean, I say it wasn't all hellfire and brimstone, but there's some fire. Like, it's normal. It just kind of comes with the territory. So, totally on it. They are gonna forward me some insider info, and in the meantime, I am going to, you know what? I'm gonna turn over a new leaf. I'm gonna start paying attention to these customers. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing my actual job. You still look pissed.
Yeah. Helping customers doesn't solve the what? Okay, whatever.
Hey, tell you what. I'll if I hear anything solid, I will call into the radio show and I'll let you know what I find.
It's a TV show, and it's only on Fridays, so calling in a week doesn't help.
Fuck. I didn't think about that part.
Just call Prometheus, the person that
Okay.
I know for sure has a home and a line and a direct line somehow.
Cool. Sounds
And
like a plan.
I think a secretary.
Oh, Prometheus as a secretary.
I think so.
He moved up.
Look, I remember there was another voice when I dropped off that weird cat.
Oh, wait. It was that you called Mr. Prometheus's office like that voice?
Yeah, that's familiar. Maybe I should just head over there.
Yeah, just tell you what, go do your thing. You know, here's $100. Get yourself like a latte on the way over, and you know, I'll see you there.
Where did you get $100?
This thing has just a lot of cash in it.
You can't steal.
Write that down.
But can he?
I mean,
I am-
technically I can, but
I-
you know what? No. I'm learning. I'm learning.
I
learning.
need to go.
Okay. All right.
I feel like years of my life drop off
Mm.
every time I talk to you. So I'm going to leave.
Hey, listen, you do what you got to do. And yeah.
I guess we'll call you here at the do you know how to answer the phone?
Yeah, I know how to answer the phone. Totally know how to answer the phone.
I am going to head over to Prometheus and track down the thing from the hole.
All right. Yeah, no, that sounds like a good idea.
Okay, goodbye.
Okay. Have fun.
You have to help.
Oh, I'm going to. I gotta finish my shift here.
All right, I'm leaving.
You do so. Rightfully.
That was so much fun.
I just now have this image of them just like looking at the phone as it rings, picks up the receiver, and then
Yeah.
drops it down and goes,
Uh.
oh, God.
Can
I know
answer
how.
the phone?
I
It's
don't do
not
it.
that hard, you guys.
Yeah. FYI, chat Serenity put Floyd, be crime, do gay or whatever, and in the middle of that, I almost fell apart.
All right, Juliet. It is the next midday morning. I would say 10 o'clock. What are you up to right now?
She's at Prometheus's house.
Prometheus. What are you guys up to?
There's a question, just a clarification. You said it's 1986, right?
Correct.
Okay. Right now, Prometheus is at the front desk where his secretary is at, and he's talking, he's like in the middle of a conversation. He's like, and then listen, right? The you know the kid from the Breakfast Club movies, right?
Uh-huh.
Him and his other kid, right? They make a broad, the broad from the Gene Wilder movie, with the broad that all of a sudden just appears out of nowhere as she turns this one kid into a pile of shit, and then the dudes from Mad Max show up. The movie's wild. It's called Weird Science. You gotta check it out. The one dude with the weird looking eyes, he made a theme song for it.
All right. I'll check it out, Mr. Sis.
Yeah, thank. What are my calls for today?
Oh, well, you have a meeting, but that's not till Monday, honey. It's Saturday.
Why am I here at the office wearing pants?
I don't know. I just assumed that I'm supposed to be here every day. You never told me.
Oh, you can go home. You can go home if it's the weekend. Go right ahead.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, I'm just gonna take care of some stuff here. But if you see Juliet, I think at this point, that's when Juliet starts to like walk in. Now,
I was gonna say she's been here the whole time.
And if you see Juliet, just tell her I'm busy or something. All right?
Of course, Miss Juliet, Mr. Sis is busy.
She's fully wearing like the blanket. Like she's been in upsetty spaghetti burrito mode for like the entire night.
Oh, hey, Julie. Hey, how's it going?
What are you busy with?
Oh yeah, just got some science stuff to do. After the stuff we saw the other night, I just got some want to figure out what's going on with that.
Do you want help?
I figured maybe you'd probably want to go check out your cousin or something that you stumbled upon, or that. Okay. He looks at his secretary. Just.
She gives you a wave, picks up her papers, like pushes up the glasses, and like steps out.
All right. What's the issue? All right. So you're telling me is that you're worried that there's a situation because your cousin found out you're a vampire, and you're worried that you'll eventually have to feed on them in a form of satiating your vampire urges. And you're really afraid to talk to them because they think that you're a total weirdo and that they don't view you as family anymore and a complete monster. All right, that's a little bullshit. I mean, first of all, your family.
You're the one who said it. I disagree.
What? I mean, I ain't wrong then, right?
Is it bullshit or are you right? I'm so confused.
look, you should go talk to them eventually.
How do you start a conversation after all? Thanks for letting me bite you last night. By the way, what are your plans for Christmas? Like, how do you?
Well,
Why
I
do
mean,
you do that?
you can say it like that, then follow up, say, hey, maybe I'll bring a nice, delightful ambrosia.
I don't think he even wants to talk to me.
You know, I get the feeling that after what we encountered not too long ago, we're probably going to talk to each other very soon. We kind of have a shared, what's the term? Destiny, not destiny. Trauma, that's what it is, trauma.
They're two very different words.
But it's true. I mean, we all saw that thing. It was weird. It fucked us up and it fucked us up. I mean, we're all going to want to talk about it.
I don't think Floyd was messed up. I think that's like Tuesday.
Probably. Anyway, I want to talk to him anyway, because he knows a little bit too much about this, so I want to get his information, what he may know. Look, I don't mean to turn this into work, but you're gonna have to talk to your forgotten cousin.
Okay, well, speaking of things about totally not talking to my cousin, do you want help with science?
What? No, I'm good. I don't need any help with science at all. As a matter of fact, I will not be doing science today because you know why? It is Saturday. And what do I do on Saturday? Not science.
I typically watch whatever's on the TV, and you take off your pants for like you put them on and then take them off for like some reason, just to like be in your boxer shorts. It's very specific. It's like a ritual.
When the camera cuts back to Prometheus, they're already standing there in a pair of boxers, a white t-shirt, and sandals on their feet. I don't follow.
That's you. You're fine. Don't worry about it. But then how are we gonna fix this with you sitting and watching reruns of like old shows?
It's called the creative process. You know, I sit down, I watch the TV, and then poof, it pops into my brain. You know, it's a whole thing. It's kind of like how, you know, what's his name, Thomas Edison will sit in the bathtub all the time.
I have no idea if that's true or not.
And you're not gonna question it, so you don't have to worry about it. And he goes into the office and closes the door behind him.
So she's just sitting there? Where are we?
You're in that like vestibule area right outside of it.
I think she's gonna go knock.
He opens
The door. You hear another knock. But at the door behind you.
The knocking becomes faster.
The door is open.
Opens the other door.
I open the door and walk in.
At the same exact time. So you open the door, I lean over, I see Victor. Oh, perfect timing. Come on.
I think she's like knock, knock, knock. There's someone at the door.
Ignore the blanket that is talking.
How does one ignore the walking blanket that is my cousin?
It's for our own mental health and their own mental health.
There's gonna be very large steps and some tripping and some running into things as she makes a wide berth between Victor and herself.
If you want the truth, she's just trying to avoid a conversation. She's trying to be
about
very
biting me?
Yeah, no, she's trying to avoid that conversation completely.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to have that conversation with her eventually,
Yeah.
or she's gonna be a mess, and I cannot get any work done if she's gonna be like this.
Yeah.
Like I told her, I'm trying to like be polite and say like, hey, take a break. But
yeah.
Yeah, no.
Can I just verify?
Oh yeah, sure.
So you're a real robot.
I mean, yeah. You, compared to a fake robot?
The general assumption was that you're just an eccentric that likes to cosplay.
Well, yeah, that's what I tell people. But it's kind of like, hey, trying to hide a rock, then you throw it in the middle of Brooklyn. Am I right?
But 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 you're actually a robot.
You know what? I feel like if I tell you my story, it will probably give you a bit more enlightenment. Would it?
Yes.
All right. Come on. And, he opens the door right before Julia bumps into the door frame, and like waits for her to go inside, and then motions for Victor to follow. And you see that lab area, which really just looks like a warehouse. Nothing, just a big old warehouse. And he heads on down like the stairs into the lower area, picks up Julie and puts her to the side so she doesn't bump into anything. And then he heads over to this table and he brushes a bunch of paperwork away and he grabs an old book, brushes off the dust, and he flips it open and you see a picture of Nikolai Tesla and Mark Twain holding, like shaking hands, like looking at a picture being taken, shaking hands. And what you see in like sitting on a table is this pulsating, glowing orb. All right, them's my pops. That's one Nikolai Tesla, and that's Mark Twain. They worked together because they were very upset at how big businesses were taking control of science and technology for the little man. Thomas Edison, that son of a bitch. They were upset by it because that's true what they were doing, but it was also a plot by devious means by them to turn capitalism into waking an ancient demon from beyond that will take over the United States of America. I was made to fight that thing. They made an automaton, a thinking machine, based on Isaac Asimov's 3 laws of robotics.
Okay, can we step back to awaken a what that does what?
Oh, trust me, it didn't happen. We kicked his ass. It was fantastic. It was a fantastic day. Met my ass wife that day. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was a whole thing. You remember? Let me see. Yeah, you probably weren't alive around that time anyway. But anything that seemed a little bit too screwy, but kind of flew under the radar for news reports, that was probably me and my compatriots saving everyone.
I mean, you've seen my show, so yeah. I mean, I kind of.
Oh, okay. Let's see here. Oh. Do you know about the Civil War, right?
Yeah, I heard of it.
All right. Do you know about the Secret Civil War?
No.
Oh, the real one. Okay, let me tell you. So,
Wait.
no.
Okay, you can't call a thing that actually killed a lot of people not the real one, because the Civil War did happen.
Oh no, yeah, it did happen. Yeah, it totally happened. And oh boy, oh, I mean, they should have just said no to slavery.
Yeah.
Really, just said no. But anyway, there's a lot of other stuff going on in the background of American history that would pretty much make your head spin. Okay, and it's let's just say if you want a little bit of inside information, there's gonna be some big things happen with a wall in Europe pretty soon. All right, place your bets now on that.
Okay. So you have experience hunting down demons?
Oh yeah, hunt down demons, cryptids.
Cool. So you know how to hunt down the thing that came out of the hole?
Oh, that's why I was hoping you show up so we can put our brains together so I can figure out what the heck that thing was.
So
I was gonna give you a call eventually.
Okay.
But today is Saturday, and as you notice, this camera zooms out. I am wearing no pants.
Does it matter?
It's Saturday.
But do you need pants? Is there? You know what? You know what? I retract everything. That. Yep, I get it. Saturdays for rest, and those boxers are smashing.
Thank you very much.
So why don't you get your notes together? Because I'm gonna go. Just step over here.
If you could, and also maybe take the blanket pile with you.
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm gonna go.
Thank you very much.
The blanket that's my cousin.
Yeah, good guy there, Victor. He pats him on the shoulder and heads off to compile notes.
I'll walk over and tug on the blanket.
Do you like tug it off or?
Nope. Just tug on it.
Juliet can't come to the blanket right now. Please leave a message at the beep. Beep.
Are you just gonna run away from us forever? Is that the deal?
You seemed really mad last night, so I didn't
you
want.
fucking bit me.
You said it was fine because we're family. Like you literally said that. Like what? Like 20 minutes before. That's what family does, and I didn't mean to.
I know. Yeah. Saying it's fine and actually getting bitten are two separate things. And it really hurt. But what are we going to do to make that not happen going forward? I mean, is your plan just to hide from everybody?
Yes.
So what do you do when you get hungry?
Well, see, I find other ways to feed off of people. So my newspaper, people are really emotional, and it's like little traces. It's like like having like a couple of like a little snack. It's not a lot, but it does something.
But you can't live on snacks.
I can thoroughly disagree because I've been doing it for years now, and it was fine.
But in a heightened situation, you lost control.
Well, I didn't expect to be putting myself there because I thought I'd just stay at home all the time. I didn't think I'd be thrown into demons and cousins and stuff.
But what life is living in here by yourself?
I'm not by myself. I have Prometheus.
One person is going to fulfill every need you ever have.
It's been fine.
Has it?
I mean, he's my best friend. And he does a great job, and he's trying to help me, so maybe if I can get rid of this affliction, then I can go back. But I'm not gonna go around your mom, my mom. I'm not gonna go around Nana? I can't do that to Nana.
So what? So you have no control around people, just none.
I don't know. I didn't really try. It happened.
But do you understand? Do you at least, like, if you haven't tried it, you don't have any coping anything, like what happens? Like, if you're never tested, being tested at the worst possible moment isn't a great way to find out what happens. I mean, kind of through my own experience.
It's not like I wanted to be thrown into this.
I didn't say that you did, but I'm saying we need to help you find ways of. You can't avoid our family forever. I mean, you can if you want, I guess, but that sucks. And if you want me to tell everybody that you just, I don't know, like, I don't know what lie you want me to tell them, but it's been years of people being like, she doesn't like us. I mean, she calls, but she never sees us.
I would rather people think that I hate them than come up and hurt them, which is just what happened. I mean, like, that wasn't what I wanted for you. That's not what I wanted for this. I mean, you remember how I used to be. I was excited and happy, and I had a life, and now I'm scared of everything. And I don't want to be.
So let's do something about it.
Well, I'm scared to do that. Per my last part of the conversation.
Okay. But now I know.
And you're the only one who will accept it because you're also weird. People thought you were weird first. Now I'm also weird. We're both weird.
Okay, that's hurtful.
Well, weird's not a bad thing. Mine is, but yours isn't. It was like cool, cookie, wow, weird, fun.
None of that suggests that people talking about me behind my back and calling me cookie and weird feels good.
I never took it as bad. Because your show's really cool. If I wasn't actively one of the things that you were trying to make, like, videos and a show about, I would be head on. But because I'm part of that world that people never thought was real, I didn't think it was real.
I had that one thing and been chasing it ever since, right? Like, all of this is really new. Like, the reality of it is really, really new. But also, I don't want you to hide who you are away forever because you're afraid. We need a plan, Juliet. We need to think about it. Plus, we have a demon we have to hunt, which means we have to go out into the world again anyways.
You want me to go with you again?
Well, of course I do. But like I said, we kind of need to come up with a plan so that you don't bite me again.
Yeah. Yeah. That feels like a bare minimum. I'm sorry that I haven't made this easy, and I didn't want to.
I didn't think you did, and I know it's not easy, but I don't want to see you shut away and afraid for how I don't even know how long you're gonna live anymore. Like the stories say, a real long time.
Yeah, like forever.
Okay.
That's also a fear I have, but that's way down the line.
But that feels like the more isolated you get from the world, the worse your life comes. Also, like, if you stay in the 80s and it's like 30-32 and people will be like, we don't even know why you're dressed like that, I mean, that's not a great conversation. It's going to tip people off.
There's a chance it may have come back by then, because trends do repeat themselves.
It's like 2,000 years away.
Except disco, that's not coming back.
You have so much ahead of you. You're going to college. You went to college. You're doing a show. You're doing everything. And I just didn't want to interrupt your life because mine changed. And that is why I don't want to go talk to any of our family members because they'll be like, "Do you have a boyfriend?" And I'll be like, "No, the last one I tried to have bit me." So, it's not an easy conversation to have. But I the last thing I wanted was to make your life weird or difficult.
Yeah, but that's what family does.
Then, for family, I will try to do something. But I can't promise anything. And hopefully once Prometheus figures out how to fix me, then we'll be, you know, I can go back. But right now we'll figure it out at least to get this finished and figured out the demon thing part, not the vampirism part, because I don't think that's that easy.
Am I gonna, cause a bite?
I don't.
Some of them say it has to happen 3 times and that whole thing happens, but also a lot of the lore is real weird.
I mean, I'm also not like a typical like the blood was just it was a feeling rather than a necessity. It was weird. It was this whole thing. I mostly do life source, so like emotions and all that. That's what I do.
Okay,
And I don't really.
running water. Can you cross it? Like, we need to know, sort of like, if we have to chase a thing, are you going to be stopped by a river or a creek or something?
I don't. I I don't remember trying, but I also don't remember something stopping me. I haven't done a lot of research into this. I really haven't left a lot. My house is across town. That's the furthest I've gone in years.
Mirrors? Do you see? Can you see yourself?
I see myself.
Oh, so hey, we aren't. We're learning and sorting. We'll figure it out.
But I see myself. She's gonna go walk to a mirror and she's just gonna kind of gesture. I imagine there's a ton of mirrors in this laboratory. And he looks and he sees like a sallowed, like much closer to what he saw last night, with like dark eyes with like a bright pinpoint of this like electrum, like blue color. So like not quite demonic, but definitely like a contorted version of herself. And she's like, "It's not perfect, but if I do this," and she pulls the blanket around her head again, she's like, she has that, or she hides her face. She's fine.
Oh, okay. Are you that sallow because you're starving, or is it just even if you're full? That's.
I have not been full in the past long time. So I don't know, but I don't feel worse than I don't. I feel terrible, but I don't think it's because of a lack of food.
Okay. Okay.
But that being said, and she's gonna take a very big step away, just to be careful until we figure it out. Maybe Floyd has an idea of something that could work that isn't, cousin or family.
I don't know how reliable Floyd is. Floyd wants to buy a car today.
That's a big step. Is he financially prepared for that?
No, he's been robbing the store.
This is the 80s. It's not that big of a burden.
That's big for young people. It's still it's big enough. He has to save at least 3 months to buy a car outright. He's stealing from the store?
Yeah, try to give me $100 out of the till.
That's kind of cool of him.
I mean, yeah, I mean, giving away other people's money, sure.
And maybe that's a sign that you're okay. Like he gave you. I don't know how demons work. Maybe if he gives you money, then
Here's the thing that scares me. I don't think Floyd knows how demons work either, and he is one.
I mean, I don't know how vampires work, and I am one. You're kind of you
This
are
is-
probably
this is
around the.
issue. This is the issue on the table. At least the robot knows how the robot works.
The robot knows a lot of things, and the robot can hear you very loud calling the robot and not the robot's name.
Prometheus knows a lot about being Prometheus, and we're very thankful for him.
Thank you, Julie. And he just goes back to looking at his notes.
You probably have come across the worst group of monstrous, supernatural things, minus Prometheus, because Prometheus is really smart, but it's Saturday, so you've picked the worst day.
Worst day.
You know what? You're not wrong.
But maybe if I can figure something out, maybe you can use this information and make sure it very much does not come back to me, but maybe use it for your show?
I don't want to put you on my show.
Well, you know the things I did on your show.
Yeah, but you're not a cryptid.
I'm kind of spooky.
Okay, but cryptids are very specific beasts, like a jackalope. Like a jackalope and the Jersey Devil are cryptids. Vampires, depending on who you ask, are monsters.
The Jersey Devil actually owes me $5, but that's neither here nor there.
Are jackalopes real?
Yep.
Huh. Well, maybe you can advance your show to have a monster segment, because if you have real information on that, and I was going to say a demon's not a cryptid either. I don't think so. Could be.
The money isn't in exposing the truth. The money isn't getting close to the truth, but never actually getting there.
Okay, well then you just slightly tweak what you see to make it slightly less believable.
Yeah, well, I also need to get my camera back from Prometheus.
Oh. Hey, Prometheus, do you have the camera?
Yeah, it's shit, it's back in the wagon. Hold on a second. Then he heads outside.
You should put pants on before you go outside!
Thank you. And he puts some pants on, and he heads outside. He heads to the car and opens the back, rummages about, pulls out the camera.
You hear footsteps behind you.
Turns around slowly.
You see Floyd holding like a cat in a kennel, a coffee in the other hand. Hi. I kind of asked around on where you lived, which kind of sounds weird, but I figured since Victor was a little uppity earlier, maybe we could all have a powwow to discuss the friend of mine that's kind of out and about.
Okay, actually, it's perfect timing. I was hoping to run into you eventually.
Hey, look at that.
All right, but explain, cat.
Oh, cat is for Julie. Just to, because biting and whatnot. I mean, you don't want to bite the cat, but like, there's some emotion maybe you can get from a cat if you treat it well.
And that.
Oh, and this is decaf for Victor.
I see. Okay. Well, the cat sets the crate down and opens up the crate, lets the cat go about to do whatever. It's probably the 10th cat this now in this space.
Yeah.
Take care of that. All right. Well, come with me then.
Cool.
Let's go and have a little bit of a sit down. And he heads back to the others with Floyd in tow.
Hi. Decaf. Don't worry, I didn't take it from that money box thing.
Yeah, he just showed up. Like,
Who's running the store?
Oh, I closed up. I finished up my shift. I actually followed the procedures to close the store tonight.
Isn't it like 10 a.m.?
So anyway, I did get here. I did hear back about my friend, who's kind of around. Before Victor was telling you, sorry, I was tempting demon. I kind of like tempt people to like act on stuff that they're thinking about doing. You know, like maybe you should bite that person, or maybe you should keep that camera. Or okay, maybe time and
You
place.
need to do that?
No, I'm saying maybe. You know, it's tempting. I'm not telling you to do one thing or the other. I'm just introducing a little thought. But anyway, while I do like little things like that, the one that is like hanging out is bigger, like bigger things.
Like bigger things, as in.
Oh,
Horny kids really horny? Is that why they were so horny last night?
a little bit, yeah, kind of up there. You know, maybe murder could be on the table if horny was a part of it. Like,
I
sort of
don't.
stuff.
Those two do actually correlate,
Just saying.
unfortunately.
I have learned that, relatively quickly in the 6 months I've been up here. I also love getting a look from the GM, like, what the fuck are you saying?
You don't think that Juliet doesn't get letters saying I love my husband so much and I think that there's an issue and I just want to be with him. It's like, don't kill him.
Don't
do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do it.
That's the thing you shouldn't do.
I will say, Juliet, you got a feeling from one of the campers that was the linger of lust from the last time. And you also know that the letter that was sent to you that you had read from Desperately Shy stated that she would sell her soul to ask him out.
I mean, I didn't read that.
I mean, that makes sense. Prometheus, the person that we went to talk to because we were really worried because she's like, I'd sell my soul for this. I think that was real.
Really?
Back up.
Oh, so physically, sorry. Learning about the bubbles and all that stuff.
That's okay. My bubble's a lot larger than most people's.
Bubble is real.
Okay.
Oh, speaking of which, I pick up the cat.
It's a different one.
Yeah, that's close enough. Friend. For emotional, that's how it.
Support?
As I'm standing here holding a cat, I'm thinking this maybe wasn't the best plan, but hey, would you like a cat?
Was that your joke to make it an equivalent to a cup of coffee?
Yes.
I will. Prometheus, isn't that your cat?
Yeah, it's which one is yours? Huh. Binky. I love Binky. Come here, Binky. Picks up Binky. Picks up
You
the cat.
didn't name them the Pac-Man fucking ghost, did you?
Yeah, one is there's the cats are Inky, Blinky, Pinky, there's Clyde, and yeah.
You said there was 10. I would love one to be Mouselini.
This one of his name. He looks at this. He looks at the one that Floyd brought in. Puts Blinky down. Picks up the new one. Name you, Mouselini. Just stares at the cat for a little bit. It bats his nose and he puts it back down.
It looks intellectual.
Yeah.
See, it's a smart cat. Which, when you're smart, you have you appealing. So things are appealing.
No, all right. So
I'm gonna just grab the camera real quick.
Take the
Going
camera.
through if there's any
Yeah.
footage that I can see. I want to go through the footage to see if I can find, since Prometheus changed it in wild and wonderful ways. One, if anything can be used, and two, if there's any sort of trail or hint or like if I can catch picture of the actual bigger demon somewhere in there?
Mhm. Yes. So there is footage on there. The vision is different than like what the normal camera was because it was tracking like auras. You do have the auras of the dog that was and the fight that happened, and then once the light sort of shone really bright, everything got a little like blown out. And then once it came back, the footage is like real it wouldn't be pixel. It would be real choppy, like the film was maybe burned a little, singed. But yeah, there's usable stuff in there. You do see in one of the frames as Prometheus was like looking around initially, that out towards the lake there was a like, it almost looked like a moon glow over part of the water, and Prometheus and Floyd were heading that way to, and you could assume that this was perhaps where the Hellmouth is, but there's no sign of a bigger demon that seemed to have gone before you guys got there.
Okay.
So,
There's nothing on the camera. I mean, actually, this footage should be really good on the show because it's totally weird looking. So thank you for this because it's like doesn't really show anything, keeps the mystery. Perfect, great. Let's talk about like coming up with more enhanced.
No!
camera equipment. I'll give you credit on the show too.
Oh, that'll be fantastic. Cause tell me, I got some wild footage that I can easily doctor up so you can use on your show.
Excellent. Also, should we go see the Sell Your Soul letter person? Should that be our next?
Oh, do you want to read the letter, Floyd? Because I keep like all of them in a file.
oh yeah, I mean if you got him.
Yeah, hang on. And she has like, I feel like she's practically like almost moved in to Prometheus's house at this point. But like just hasn't officially like brought her stuff, like except for like her work stuff and like 3 pairs of clothes that she like cycles and cleans. And she starts going. She's like, advice, cheating. Stocks.
cheating.
That's a weird one, by the way.
Stocks?
Yeah, people ask me about stock advice.
Like stocky people or?
You don't understand stocks. That's okay, I don't either.
Okay.
Here you go.
Oh yeah. He'll read the letter. LB, do you want me to read this out loud? Let's see. Dear Juliet, I live in town all year round, but I have a huge crush on one of our counselors that works at Jenny Lake Crafting Camp. He's tall and handsome. He's really good with the kids there. I only get to see him for the fall session when he comes into town. I'm really shy, and when he comes into my shop, I can barely talk to him. See, this is where I come in. I tempt people to talk to people. That's
Keep
where.
reading.
Okay, sorry. I'm desperate to get any kind of confidence to talk to him. How can I get the confidence to ask him out? At this point, I will sell my soul just to go to dinner with him. Well, signed, Desperately Shy. If only there was somebody who could inspire someone to do something.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Great. Fantastic. There are 2 of you at the current moment. One seems a lot less great about this. 2. What are the chances that the handsome one was one of the bodies?
He didn't look very handsome.
You know, I was going to say the same thing. He didn't really look all that handsome with all the blood all over him.
I mean, being handsome is subjective, but I did see a nice, quite of a jawline.
You know what? That is true. You know what? Prometheus, pretty handsome.
I will say, you guys got to see the bodies last night. Kujo,
Yes.
you know that there was a fella that came into the shop and he told you that he had a crush on somebody. That person was not amongst the dead.
Ah, right. I remember this. A customer, uh, like a teenager. Maybe like teen. Maybe he's pretty handsome. I mean, I'm not being weird about it, but you know, you fit the demographic. He wasn't among the ones we found at the camp, so we just got to find him.
Okay,
He
kind of
mentioned somebody
handsome
else.
or really handsome.
I mean, handsome and subjective, so I've heard. So you know,
I mean, is it Henry Winkler or Donny Osmond?
Like movie star or regular.
well,
Charlton Heston or Donny Osmond?
those are all really interesting sounds.
All right, we
I
should.
think
Okay,
the
so we have an address of this soul seller person. Do we?
well, this just says desperately shy. Do you have you? Oh, you have the address.
Yeah, it comes in a letter.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
but okay. So
That's
do
the-
we know the? Are we looking for a guy, a girl? What do we know?
She was she looked woman. It didn't seem like immediately anything was off when we went to talk to her.
But are you sure who you saw wrote the letter?
I don't know anymore.
That's actually a good question.
It's without a name, and they don't say that they're a guy. They don't say they're a girl. They don't say. They just say I, and then they're desperately shy.
Well, the voice that was coming out agreed it was them. Maybe they did a thing like Floyd did to Floyd.
Huh?
What?
Maybe someone is in a body of someone else. So maybe
Oh, meat suit.
don't. Yeah.
I said I wasn't calling someone a meat. Okay,
Well-
I kinda
well,
was.
maybe
Okay,
we
so, okay. We should go visit, but also, how should we approach this? Because we're gonna be like, hey, we found your letter. Why am I asking any of you? Why am
I was gonna actually just say we go up to the front door and say, "Hey, do you know who wrote this letter? We would like to talk to them."
Yeah, and then just let me talk to him a little bit and have a conversation, do a little business, and then we're good for the day. And we find our friend. No, not a fan of that.
Do a little business?
Yeah, that's the term for having coffee.
Are you assuming that you're gonna try to make this into a business opportunity to try to do demonic stuff? Is what you're saying?
I did want to mention I called you handsome earlier.
First of all, I am a stone cold fox. Thank you very much. Second of
Never
all,
in question.
Metal cold box.
we're gonna be keeping an eye on you. Yes, we're working together, but we're going to be keeping an eye on you.
Awesome.
Oh, you're muted.
However you take it. I don't think subbing one person buying a soul for another is really the outcome we're looking for here.
I'm sorry, I totally lost track of what we're talking. What's happening? What are we doing? Let's go. Should we go visit them?
Let's go visit these folk, and then we can figure out what to do from there.
Yeah. Game plan.
Before we leave, I think Juliet would like reach out, not quite touch, even though Floyd doesn't necessarily react. Just kind of.
What's up?
Do you need this to get a soul? Is that something you have to do?
Kinda. And I got like 4 hours now to do it. Otherwise I'm pretty sure that I go back downstairs and this body collapses to the ground. So
And then you can't help us, right?
no, then I go back to the call center and work incoming calls. Ugh.
Okay, I'll try to help you.
You sure? I mean, I'm not. Listen. If you're down, I'm cool with it. But just, it's not like you're helping me make a sale. It's not like I'm selling a car. It's some heavy stuff. You sure you're okay with it?
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Sounds good. And
Uh,
I sorry about the cat thing. I just figured I'd kind of, try to help because it seems like you're a little, you need some sustenance. So I figured I'd try to find some. That sounded really insulting. I did not mean for it to come out that way.
No, it's okay. You're fine. Can I make someone try to roll something to see something? The
that sentence.
the lady of lore.
What are you trying to do?
What would be similar to like a perception check or like something to see something?
There's not really anything. What are you trying? What are you trying to do?
Hang on, let me message you real quick.
Okay.
Shit, where are you? You're
I'm
here
here.
somewhere.
Hello.
I'm here.
Hello.
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 Actually, how about I message you and I'll just say I'll just like allude to it then, I guess. And then LB, then you'll know what's up.
Okay.
Floyd sees her just kind of like with the idea of sustenance. Go, oh no, it's fine. Like try to cut the conversation rather than like linger on it too long.
Sure. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. It's all good. Totally cool.
Okay.
Finger guns. Right?
You
That's
guys
the thing.
get in your perspective car,
Yeah.
your cars and modes of transportation. And at that, we are going to take a quick break because it is midpoint. So let us do so. Thank you guys for watching, and thanks for all this good RP. I've just been sitting here soaking it up. We'll be back in 5 to 10, so don't go to a place unless it's to grab a drink, grab food, grab a friend, or do a little stretch. Stretch out your traps. Get some good traps. All right, bye.
Bye.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Our, I was gonna say mystery gang, our hunters are traveling back to the home of Desperately Shy. You, Juliet and Prometheus, you have been there before, so you can lead Victor on his motorcycle over to the house. It's about noon now, after all that conversation and whatnot. So you guys make your way. The streets are a little busy, but it's fall. Not a ton of people are out. The house is in a suburban neighborhood, very quiet. It kind of backs up to a more foresty area. And as you approach, there is a car in the driveway, and a fairly nice car, mid-size sedan, I would say. And you guys, you are at the house now. What would you like to do?
Do I know who lives here?
Probably not.
Okay.
It's, yeah. Just, I mean, you might know the people who live there, but I don't think you've ever been to their house unless you're a big party guy that goes to neighborhood parties.
No.
I heard there's another cul-de-sac party down the block. Let's go.
Let's go.
Get some brewskis, I guess.
Keg stand.
What do the kids do? I don't know.
All right. What would you guys like to do?
So I will pull the. Okay, huddle, group huddle, group huddle, group huddle, group huddle.
Why are we huddling?
No, Juliet, you need to come in because we need to whisper.
Why are we whispering?
Okay, one, are we going to go up and say, "This is dear Juliet, we found your letter and we'd like to help in person"? Is that our approach?
I am under the impression of that's what we're doing.
Yeah, that's what we did last time.
Okay, so you are gonna walk up and knock.
I mean, if you want to, I mean, if you really have it on, just set in your heart that you want to knock on a door. I
No.
mean, you can.
I don't particularly want to.
I would love if you wanted to knock on a door.
Yeah, if you want to knock on the door, I mean, I don't want to yuck your yay or something.
Yeah, you're kind of the
to knock on
celebrity here.
door?
I mean, if you want to knock, go right ahead.
I mean, I don't care one way or the other. I just.
You can go knock on the door. I'll just stand back there and I'll be like, "Hi."
Why are we coming with? So you're gonna give in-person advice? Is that what we're?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
From like 5 feet away from the door.
Okay, I'm gonna go knock on the door. 5 feet away from the door is really weird. We will figure it out. Okay, I'm gonna go knock on the door.
I'm sick.
You go knock on the door. And you can see that this is a nice wooden door with like one of those glass cutouts in the middle. There's a little motif of flowers on it. You don't see any movement behind the door. You wait a decent amount of time, and as you kind of start like getting annoyed that nobody's coming to the door, you look to your left and see a nice bay window. And inside, you see a lovely living room set with, again, a flower motif on the couches. There's 2 chairs. And you do see someone inside. There is a middle-aged woman. She has her eyes closed, but she doesn't look to be sleeping. She's laying back on the couch, sort of with her back at a 45. And as she is sort of fanning herself with one hand, you see her with a glass vase full of like fall color flowers. And she fans herself, and then she sort of moves the flowers out of the way and then takes a sip from the drink and like from the vase, and it kind of smiles and like puts her hand on top of her head and like lays back and seems to be in some sort of joy of this.
I'm gonna try is the door locked?
Nah. This is the 80s.
Yeah, it's very true.
I also steal it. Do they have a newspaper on the front step also?
Yeah.
I'm a steal the newspaper.
Okay. You do so. You
Uh,
walk in,
I will open the door. Hello, 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 hello.
You get no response. The entryway, there's a set of stairs to your right. The living room is off to the left, and there's like sort of a middle area that has a bathroom and the laundry room. And then further in seems to be the kitchen, and you hear movement from the kitchen. And then just a soft yes from a male voice. But the woman does not seem to acknowledge you.
I don't think we should be here.
I'm gonna head towards the kitchen. Is
Yeah.
that where I heard the voice come from?
Yeah. As you walk in, there is an area that has another large bay window in the back. There's a table that has a nice centerpiece. There are plates on it, more like decorative plates. There is a cup of coffee sitting on the table. It looks to be like there's no steam coming from it, and it doesn't look like it's been touched at all. And you see a Midwestern looking gentleman, white hair with a little bit of a speckling in his beard. He is not facing you, but you see him sort of walk over. You see him like stuff nothing, in the air, and then he kind of motions like he's putting something over his shoulder, walks over to the kitchen table and places whatever this thing he thinks he has behind the chair, sits down in the chair, and seems to be pretending like he is driving something for a moment. And he's kind of like looking around. He's like, I'm playing a great game today. To no one.
I'm gonna go gently touch him on the shoulder.
Mm-hmm.
Sir?
Does not seem to respond to your touch or your voice. He puts the whatever in park, and you see him get up, look to the back where he had put something down. You see him pull something out. He moves around you as if he senses your presence, but he does not run into you. And he kind of walks to, the kitchen section has sort of like a half island sort of thing that pops out, a peninsula. He walks to the middle section. You can see him like kind of put his hands down, like line himself up, pull back, and let it go. He's, yes!
Okay, I'm gonna try something. Good shot, sir. Can I have your club?
Why don't you roll to manipulate someone for me?
Ooh.
Nope.
Does not seem to.
5.
Yeah, it was a 5. He does not seem to acknowledge you. Mark your experience. What are the rest of you doing?
Prometheus is going to check the lady to see what her deal is. I'm guessing she's kind of doing the same thing as the gentleman.
Mm-hmm. She puts, you see her like finish the vase and then place it on the table that's in the center of the room, and she like puts her arms up above her head like this.
Okay, definitely. They're definitely seeing stuff or hearing stuff that we're not seeing.
I will say that Kujo, something like this seems a little familiar to you. You can't do anything like this, but they seem to be in a distant state. You know, you've heard tale of high-level tempters who can do something like this.
Oh, this is one of those higher ups, aren't? Isn't it? Oh yeah. I hate it when they smell like that. Yeah, they were here. That's them. That's one of their fun little abilities. I'm guessing she thinks she's on a beach and drinking a mimosa, maybe a beer. Maybe she's a beer drinker. I don't know.
Okay, and are they gonna do this forever?
They very well could.
I would like to go to the kitchen. Is there any tinfoil in like the cupboards?
Yeah.
Okay, so Prometheus runs to the kitchen, grabs one of the colanders, and grabs some tinfoil, and he looks around in like the junk drawer, looks around in the silverware drawer, grabs a bunch of forks, rummages around the junk drawer to look for like some like wire or something. And I would like to use my weird science move to build a helmet that he can sit on top of the person's, like one of these people's heads, to at least like snap them out of this state at least long enough so they can talk. But I think it only works if the thing is sitting on it. As soon as they remove it, they're gonna instantly go right back to whatever it is.
All right, go ahead and roll me for some weird science, please.
Okay, gotta roll my sharp because weird science. Whoop.
Weird. Oh yeah. Okay. Well.
Wow, really? We're rolling like crap today, y'all.
Roll 20 giveth, roll 20 taketh away.
Yeah.
You play, unless you want to use a luck, you place the or do you want to use a luck, or do you want to?
I want to use a luck.
Okay.
I want to use a luck.
Okay. When you spend a luck, some gadget or mechanic near you will do something weird, malfunction, break down, or explode. All right, noted.
Boy. Fun.
You are gonna pick one requirement. I will pick the other. I'm not too worried about this, just because it's not functioning for long. You place it on his head as he is sort of like in the putting position, and he kind of like stops and looks around and turns around and looks at you.
Hey there. How you doing there, sir?
Where am I?
Well, you are at home, and it looks like you were driving something earlier. And by driving, I mean you were driving a car and you were at the driving range.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Victor, you wanna ask this guy some questions?
Before you started golfing today, what's the last thing you remember?
I started golfing today. Mary. Someone at the door. Mary had someone calling on her. It's a Kiefer Sutherland looking fella. And then he said something to me. I just thought about golfing and did I fall asleep?
Yeah, it looks like you nodded off at the kitchen table.
Oh.
So looks a lot like Kiefer Sutherland, or just kind of like Kiefer Sutherland?
I mean, he was blonde. So I haven't seen him. Well, the facial structures. Something right out of a movie. He asked Mary something, and then she went with him, maybe?
They say where they were going?
Something about a boy. A different boy.
One more question. Would you qualify this Kiefer gentleman as handsome?
Yeah. Conventionally?
Okay. This is good. Well, I'm just getting information.
We know what Kiefer Sutherland looks like, for God's sakes.
I don't even know what a Kiefer Sutherland is.
Can I say Jesus Christ in front of you, or does that cause you pain?
Oh, I'm bursting into flame?
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Is that a
Jesus Christ, what
robot?
a dumb question.
Yeah, I'm a robot. Just stay focused on task here, sir. This gentleman, so he came by your house, talked to Mary, and then what happened?
Then she said something. I said, it's Saturday, we have plans. And
It just shakes Juliet like, Saturday, Juliet.
and then he said something to me, and then I started thinking about golfing. I think she went with him.
Do you really, really, really like golfing?
I love golfing. My favorite thing in the world. I wish I was there right now.
Nah.
What's your wife's favorite thing, or what has she said she likes to do?
Cooking?
Okay, you can put that back on
okay.
now.
Take the hat off.
Take that off!
Ooh, boy.
Okay.
She likes receiving a robe for Christmas?
I got her a new vacuum. She seemed to like it. She uses it all the time.
Yeah, you really like golfing, right? And this next part, he's going to look to everybody else. Would you sell your soul to be golfing for the rest of eternity?
It's a silly thing to say.
I know, it's kind of like, would you really sell your soul? It's like a weird.
Hey,
like
Juliet.
Can't hear you.
Whoa.
You're so quiet.
Yeah, what happened?
Do you think if you took their joy in what they were doing now out of them, it would break them out of this?
I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't think that's a good idea.
Why?
I could hurt them.
Okay. They are somewhere else, incapable of actual thought. And I'm not particularly wanting to leave them in this state. So I'm just asking if you think it's possible, if you take the joy away from what they're doing, they would come out of it.
Floyd, is that something that would work?
Maybe it's possible. Anything's possible. Why don't you try it on the wife?
Okay, let's try that on her first, and then she'll start walking.
Yeah, as you guys begin to move out of this room, the contraption on the gentleman's head starts to smoke for a moment and then bursts into flames. You see his eyes glaze over as he doesn't seem to notice.
I am knocking that off his head.
Yeah.
You get a towel and just pat him.
Yeah.
And then he when you're done, he takes the towel and wipes off his face, and throws it over his shoulder.
Okay, so again, that living him in this state is really dangerous, I think. He did not know his head was on fire. So, Juliet, we need to try something.
Okay.
All right, Juliet, roll me an act under pressure, please.
Okay. And what
As
is
you
that?
are, because I assume that you are trying to do this without doing too much.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Acting under pressure is going to be a cool roll. If you have, I don't remember which one of yours changes.
I don't think it's
just
an
charm
act under
and tough.
pressure.
Yeah.
Okay. That's cool. Oh, not 4, just.
Mhm.
Darn it! How do I roll a dang thing?
You hit the dice and then you hit submit.
Okay. Wow.
What is going on?
Roll
Insane!
20. You can roll real dice, guys. As I'm not against that.
Real dice now, because that's too.
That's
too
nuts!
creepy.
That's another
Yay!
5. I
Experience.
would not recommend using another luck in this scenario because you are attempting to do what your luck would make you do. But
yeah.
it's a 5. If 2 people want to help out by using the help out action, we can bump it up to a 7.
I will try helping out. I'm
Okay.
there trying to give
You got
emotional
this.
support
You got
and being like, okay, you can take a little.
Putting her
little bit,
hand.
Start slow.
Yeah. I'll be the other person helping out and be like, you have to open your eyes. Open your eyes. It's okay. It's okay. Hey. I do this.
Well, I rolled a 6.
You sure did, buddy.
Jeez.
As this happens, Juliet, you begin to take away the joy. But you also get a little bit of anxiety in there as you start to feed off of Victor as well. You can feel his emotions coming through here. So you are going to get a tough choice. You can continue to feed to free her from this thing. You are going to feed off of Victor's emotions, and Victor's going to have some emotional damage from this. Or you can stop.
I would stop. That I don't think that's a question for her.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, she's doing this, and then she feels the joy running through, and then the anxiety, and then she just, instead of breaking it, she just walks to the other side of the room. Goes, no.
Okay.
I appreciate you trying. So, Floyd, options?
You could deal with the demon.
Yeah. I question for the DM.
Yes.
Cast out evil
Mm-hmm.
is one of my moves. You may banish an unnatural creature from your presence. This isn't a creature necessarily.
No. But you could use magic to try and stop this? And to end an effect? Anyone could.
I'll give it a shot. I'll do it.
Okie dokie. Are you rolling real dice?
Yes, I'm rolling real dice. He's gonna
No, at some point, roll 20 is gonna turn around. I
Yep.
believe it.
It's gonna come in with 12.
+1 on this.
So a 3.
No.
All right.
We're not meant to win.
We're not.
Apparently not. Floyd, you're trying to do magic. Magic's fine. You know how to do magic. This, you start to think about what's gonna happen if you don't get a soul in the next 3.5 hours. And you start to get a little bit of anxiety with that. You feel the magic taking hold, and as it does, you guys see Floyd disappear. Floyd.
Don't tell me he died and dashed.
You find yourself in the middle of the woods. Not quite sure where. There's a lot of woods around here. But you do sense humans.
Okay, so many things to digest here. One, I need to brush up on my magic. Seriously. But soul, though. Floyd is going to take some dirt and rub it on his face and look a little disheveled. Maybe he tears a hole in his cardigan or something like that. He's like, it's not enough. Oh, and he's gonna punch himself in the face to give himself a bloody nose.
Okay.
And he's gonna go in the direction of where he can kind of sense reasonably where the humans are, just looking like, oh.
You see there's a little bit of a clearing that's really nice. There's flowers everywhere. It seems like it's almost picturesque. There is a girl sitting on a blanket. There is a nice picnic basket next to her. And as you begin to approach, you feel a hand on the back of your collar and turn around to see an individual that is in their true form. And he says, "I'm so sorry, but that one's taken."
Oh, come on. I saw her first.
What are you doing here?
Wait a second. I think you're the one I'm looking for. First off, hi. Floyd here. We can, exchange pleasantries later if you want.
Human names, I like it.
I know, it's gauche. So, the portal thing, was that you?
Ooh, yes. Did you like it?
Such good handiwork. Seriously, big fan. See, I'm torn between asking you out or the other thing. If I do the asking you out part, Victor's gonna have a fucking cow. So, I kind of need you to go back through the portal.
No.
Pretty please. Come on.
No.
You'd be doing me a big solid. I don't want to go back down there. And it's kind of the thing that big guy's saying. If I don't get you down there, then I have to go down there, and you know how it is.
Do you still work for someone? Ugh. That sucks.
Yeah, that's okay. You know what? The attractive points are going down a little bit, but that's okay. Listen. What would it take? You know, I'll just spitball here. To convince you to go through the portal.
But why would I go back when there's so many tasty treats up here for me?
I mean, yeah, sure, but like, think of all the tasty treats that are down there. I mean, like, I work in the call center, but I know that there's other departments. You know, what if you transfer departments? Maybe you could be part of like torture. You know, like that sounds fun.
Oh, I'm not part of any departments. You low-level demons. I don't mean that as an insult, but you forget that we have power. You could be like me. Do as you like. No boss.
That does sound kind of nice. Yeah, and I can like buy all the cars I want. Oh, that'd be cool. That is tempting. That is. Are you working me?
At that moment, the rest of you, what are you doing?
Okay. Floyd disappeared.
I'm guessing what, he got summoned or something? Or he...
Okay.
He very clearly fucked up magic, is what he did.
How do we track?
Oh, you're asking me? You're asking me, the scientist, about magic?
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. I mean, I need something around here. He like looks around the kitchen. Is there like a garage or something?
Yeah.
All right, then he heads to their garage, and he grabs like some like working goggles and like some carpentry goggles, and he will also grab some tools, and he'll head back into the living room, bust open the TV, pull out of some of the tubes from the inside of the TV, attach them to the goggles, as I would like to use science again to make a pair of goggles that I can track down Victor.
Hello! Welcome, Raiders!
Hello.
Good to see ya!
I am rolling physical dice this time.
Please do. Just so you guys know, we're playing Monster of the Week. One of our people has been teleported to the sexy, sexy demon that might be working them. Hi, Nika. We're rolling weird science to see what we got.
I got a 9.
Let's go, champ. Okay, so with your weird science, what are the requirements? I get to pick one, you get to pick one, right?
Yes. The requirement I'm going to pick is you'll need help beyond the hunters of your team to finish it.
Okay. I will say it's going to need a rare or weird material. The nice thing... Oh, shit, I didn't turn off those things. Don't. Why would you do that? You are going to need to use part of yourself to make this work. And the help that you need... you could... I mean, there's 2 people in this house right now. I don't know what you need from them. Or you want me to tell you what you need from them?
I would like to know what I need from them.
You are going to need a bit of them as well. They have been touched by a demon. You're looking for a demon. My help.
Okay, so what he does is he sees that he needs a part of himself to make this work. And what he does is almost like this is something he's done before. Where he then like opens up his chest and you see that pulsating glowing orb that you saw, like guys that saw that in the photo. like right there in the middle of his chest, and it's just slowly humming like a heartbeat. And he reaches in and he pulls out like a little like a little tiny like circuit board, and he attaches it to the goggles, and then he looks at the two people there, and he will head over to them. As he's walking over to them, he says like, all right, I need something from them. And he pulls out these pair of like these two like a pair of like clippers in his hands, and he slowly stalks up to them, and he takes one of their.
What are you doing? What?
They were touched by the demon. I need a physical like sample.
And what is your plan?
I'm gonna take a piece of him.
What piece?
That makes sense.
A fingernail.
What, isn't it easier to get the hair? And less noticeable?
Yeah. Clips the fingernail.
You see her, like, as you take her hand, you see her, like, she relaxes it into yours, like she's getting a massage or a manicure or something.
He looks at that. He looks back at the guy in the kitchen, then looks at her. It's like, all right, darling, tell me so much. What's going on with you and your husband?
She cannot hear you.
It's not working. I'm certain. Well, whatever this lady's going on, she should leave this guy very soon, because I don't think this guy's perfect for her. Is what I'm guessing. And he puts the goggles on and tries to tune in to find.
Wee! You do so, and as you do, you can see this trail leading from where Floyd was out the door. It leads back behind the house and into the woods.
All right, follow me. Yeah, let's go this way, and he'll like head out the door, following the trail, pretty much leaving this house the way it was, with zero care in the world right there. Just
I'm gonna go shut the front door, and since they are not particularly well, I'm gonna lock it.
You do so. You guys begin to follow the trail into the woods. Into the woods. Floyd. As you say this, you see him sort of stop. He like runs his finger down your chest a little bit, and he says, "Isn't that what we do?"
Yeah, we work mortals, not each other. That just seems a little mean-spirited. No, I'm not complaining. It's an observation. Are you?
I mean, doesn't your boss work you? You know, I could be your boss.
Well, sure you could.
The benefits are much better.
So when you say that, like, what sort of contract job length would we be talking about here? Just just asking for a friend.
We are demons. We deal in eternity.
That sounds good. That sounds
Doesn't it?
great. But I probably shouldn't.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why not? What's keeping you?
Well, it's this thing. It's
Is it
called
someone else?
self-respect.
Who needs that?
I do. I might not be the smartest little demon, but I know when somebody is a little too big for their britches. And man, really? You went straight for the boss move? You sure you're not low level? That's like Deals 101. You never go straight for the jugular.
Let me make it clear. I have very big britches. Floyd, what do you desire most? This is LB asking. I'm sorry, I did the voice a little bit there. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Weirdly enough, Floyd desires like a cabin with like a cup of tea. Like, it's beautiful outside, it's quiet, it's calm, it's beautiful. There's no stress, there's no need to work, you can just be. That's kind of that's definitely like top of Floyd's list.
Well, good news. That's where you are.
Ooh.
The rest of you continue to follow this trail through the woods, and you come upon a dirty, tattered Floyd. Floyd, in this simulation that is running through your mind, you guys see Floyd sitting on a stump. Would you be drinking coffee, reading?
Probably just drinking coffee, like staring out the window, feeling the breeze.
Yeah. Looks relaxed. At ease. Happy. Totally glazed over.
Ah, dang it. You got.
All right. Options. Juliet, do you want to try again?
If you stand back, I will.
You cannot feed off of a demon.
I cannot. I'm sorry.
Sorry. We established in the last episode.
No, you did. You absolutely did. I can't. Do you want me to?
Okay, I did a thing last night that I'd never done before. I guess I'm gonna try it again.
Okay.
What's this thing that you tried?
You got a water bottle?
Yeah, I'm gonna quickly run. Like, was it a long walk?
You can have a water bottle. It's okay.
I'll say you locked the doors to the house.
Yeah.
But there's a hose.
That's absolutely
yeah,
a
the
hose.
80s.
Yeah.
There's a hose.
But you can have a water bottle. That's fine. You can have it on.
Okay.
Or your thermos of coffee.
Yeah, I have the coffee.
It's
that I'm
basically just
carrying
bean
this
water.
Yeah.
Holy decaffeinated water.
So I'm gonna take the liquid that I have on me, and I am going to once again attempt to make it into some sort of. This time, I know I don't want like a holy water banishing thing, so I'm gonna like try to focus on a like break and effect. Well, first I'm gonna just take some water and just splash it on Floyd's face.
It's a nice breeze coming through the window, Floyd. Refreshing.
Okay, so it's not going to be that easy. All right, so now I'm going to attempt to.
All right. You just did it last time. I didn't make you roll to use magic on it, did I?
No, I did.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah. Go ahead and use magic, please.
Here comes the 5.
Let's go! That's a 12!
Hell
Told
yes.
you to turn around. You have to turn around sometime.
You have made holy water. Holy coffee.
And then I'm gonna splash it.
Floyd, that breeze got real sharp, and you feel yourself sort of like a little bit of vertigo as you wake up to a burning sensation on your face, and your friend standing in front of you.
Ow! Ow. I imagine like some of the like skin kind of like drags a little.
And the dirt, but it's coffee. So.
You got zapped.
Got.
What
Yeah,
happened?
I got worked. It's not a good
Nothing
feeling.
we did was gonna get you out of it, so I did the one trick I know.
You did the holy water thing?
I know one thing that works.
I got you decaf coffee. And you hit me with holy water.
It worked.
Well,
Also, I don't know why I can make holy water. It's really been a wild 12 hours.
Yeah, it has been. I thought I had friends, and then one of them hit me with holy water. It's fine.
I'm not your
It's
friend.
fine.
Okay, well, okay, you tried and you got sucked here. So like, tell me my thing wasn't effective.
Well, listen, I'm feeling a little insecure. Okay, I got worked.
Okay, you got worked by the demon,
Yeah, like,
and they're around. Like,
yeah. Well, they were. I don't know
Where?
if they are now, but wait, the girl. He'll look around. Is the girl still there?
Yes, and as you guys you're a bit away. You can see it like through the trees. You see as a gentleman joins her.
Is it the same?
It seems to be the gentleman that you saw in your shop yesterday.
I gotta wake them up. I'm sure. Well, maybe not. We should take care of that demon.
well, taking care of the demon and all of the demon things.
Yes.
Are you certain about that?
Pretty certain.
All right, okay. So you know what they look like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have. Man, they definitely look like a Kiefer Sutherland.
I think you're using that term incorrectly.
Okay, well, I'm still new here.
Okay,
Yes.
So why are they in? Do they turn invisible? Do you know? Can you see them around? Is this like a only demons can see other demons thing?
Can I see that demon around?
Yes, Juliet. You feel the hair on the back of your neck get moved, and there is a presence behind you as you hear a voice in your ear, and the rest of you, as you're looking around, turn to see this demon standing behind her, and it just says, demons can be so untrustworthy.
I think she's just like looks at them and go, I don't, should I move? I don't know what to do. And just like doesn't move an inch.
Hi.
And you are?
Oh, thank you so much for asking my name. You can call me Baz.
Okay, Baz. What exactly is your big plan for doing all this?
I don't have a big plan. I have my normal, tempt a few people here, tempt a few people there, get what I want from them, and move on to the next. You are a tall glass of water, a metal glass of water.
I get it. You're supposed to be the competent version of this guy. He points over.
Oh, you're so sweet.
I mean, are you gonna argue?
Are these your friends?
I thought they were.
Using the term loosely, really.
I didn't do anything.
Well, she's
That's
my
true.
friend.
Point being, Vaz, we need you to not.
Ooh, that's gonna mess up my plans. My big plans.
I thought it wasn't a big plan.
Well, now it is. That's a great idea. Thank you. It's a small town, lots of people.
Okay.
Was that the play?
What?
All right. Baz, can you just stand right there real for a second? Huddle.
This is why we should be huddling.
I think is Vass still like behind her?
Mm-hmm.
I think she's just gonna kind of like try to like move away, like in like a and then she'll like actually huddle. Go. Why is he kind of hot?
We can't hear you.
Why is he kind of hot?
Not you, Serenity.
Talking about Greg.
Oh,
Floyd, what
Greg, you're wonderful.
what is
That
the sending back thing? What is the sending back thing? This is like your task. How do you do it?
You just push him through the portal.
We're nowhere near the portal.
I'm sorry, that's the rule.
Okay, then.
Okay.
How do you unsummon a demon? Okay, how about this? If you ever had a reason to not be someplace and a high reason fast getting out of someplace quick, how would you do that?
Piss off my boss.
Okay, that does not help.
Okay, well, maybe it does.
Okay,
We just
so
need to
what
get in
you're
contact
saying
with
is
his
we
boss.
have to lure Vaz back to the portal.
Yeah.
You could
Which
kill
is-
him.
Across town.
I could also kill him.
I'm here for that.
Can we make the portal reappear, but like here?
Maybe. I have an idea.
How?
Uh,
Okay. Killing a demon doesn't sound easy.
It's possible.
Okay, is it easier to make the portal come here? Is that easier than trying to kill a demon?
Okay. Is it easier to move a mountain or is it easier to drink the ocean?
How strong are you?
I
I was
I work-
asking for the moving the mountain versus drinking the water thing.
Oh, God. I can move a couple of rocks.
Okay. Floyd, if you and I work together, do you think we can get the portal here while these two... They're built stronger, I think, than I am. I mean, I know Prometheus is.
Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah. I do have one thought though.
Generally, yeah.
Pretty much all the time it's just one thought. When I approached her, he like called dibs. And I wonder if he's one of those like some demons have like a method, they have their process, like they mark someone and they have to get that person, period, end of story. They can't deviate from that path. Some might do that, and maybe he's one of them.
Thinking because it was the whole thing of they would sell their soul to get this person to notice them. It's there under some kind of contract.
Yeah.
So you have to find a loophole.
Yeah.
Can
Okay.
you tell if they still have their soul?
Can I just look at the human?
Yeah. From this distance, a little hard. Because you are without, not in shouting distance. You flip on your soul vision. You see, Prometheus has a little glow. You see, Victor has a big glow. Juliet has a glow. It's a different color. She is claimed. That's soul. Checked. In the distance, there is one who has a soul intact. The other might be under contract.
Interesting. Is yours one thing at a time, but are you good?
What?
Are you good? like, did you talk to anybody recently and make some sort of deal?
No. Why are you saying that?
Oh, no reason. So I have an idea. So Victor, I have faith in you to be able to bring this portal here. Juliet and Prometheus, I have faith that you will be able to keep our friend distracted and or in combat, however you choose to do so. I have an idea of how to break her from her contract.
All right. Well,
Okay.
here's hoping then.
Okay.
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 And,
You guys-
yeah.
I was gonna say, you look back and you see that he is sort of like floating in the air on his back, looking very bored.
Damn it, I hate that he's hot. Okay. Ready?
Oh, yeah. What do I need to summon a portal? Again, I so far have one trick.
Faith.
In the downstairs?
Magic is like okay, what was it? Trying to remember like Magic 101. It's like your will made real, right? You're willing something crazy and magical.
Yeah, okay. Yep,
So
I will focus on that then.
yeah,
I guess.
yeah. You made holy water, and that's
Yeah,
something.
In a Dixie cup and my thermos.
But the act was done. Just because it was a teeny little cute amount of water doesn't mean that you didn't do it. So just think bigger and more like a portal instead of water.
This sounds like real big magic.
Yeah. Well, I have faith in you.
Hey, I know it sounds weird. Victor, what if you use the holy water? And like, I don't know if it physically tried to pick up the portal, like if you put it on your hands to like stop the demon stuff, you could just, you know what I'm saying?
Do you want me to coat my hands in holy water and grab Vaz and then run to the lake?
Oh, I was gonna say grab the portal.
But that's across town.
You have a motorcycle.
I don't know that you want to fight Vaz for like 40 minutes.
I've fought things longer than that.
How about I try to bring it here on a hope and a prayer
Okay.
and see what happens, and then if not, I will holy water something else. Okay, I'm just gonna start thinking about how to do this.
I'm just
I have
trying to be
an
supportive, cousin.
I have an idea. I think it'd be very difficult with big magic to summon that portal here. However, you do have a demon whom you could summon via a portal to create a new portal here and then go close the other one.
Got it. Yeah.
But to do so, I will tell you as players, you will need the demon's true name. You will need... It'd be more helpful if you had some of their blood. And you will need at least 2 of you to do it. And you'll have to use magic. And Floyd cannot summon himself.
Floyd was already like about to draw his own blood, and he's like, "Oh no, that wouldn't work."
Okay. Floyd, did you two work together?
No, they're like up here.
Okay.
Sorry, let me be clear. You guys can summon Floyd. That's what I'm insinuating right
Okay.
now.
Yeah.
But Floyd cannot take
Right.
part in summoning himself.
Okay. Before you were Floyd,
Mm.
what was your name?
Okay. This friendship moved real quick. Do you need it? Do you really need it?
Honestly, I'm feeling like I do. I don't know why, but I'm feeling like I
Okay.
do.
Okay. 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 This is fine. It's fine. Aetherius. He like looks around, making sure like only they heard.
It's kind of a dope name.
Thanks.
Okay, cool. Hey, Juliet.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Do you remember how Nana always said that she was a witch?
Yeah, but I thought that was more of like a scare tactic thing.
I did too, but I'm beginning to think perhaps that was a thing that was real. And I'm going to try to take a page out of her book and hope that our family line works. So, do you want to summon a hell portal with me? In Nana's name?
Okay. Yeah, and Nana's name. This is the weirdest family activity we've ever done.
Grandma Gertrude was not always nice. So, I feel like this is just in line with what we got. All right.
Okay.
Prometheus?
Yeah.
I need you to punch the demon. I need you to. I need you to maybe get blood from Floyd.
Punches Floyd right in the nose.
Ugh. Buy me dinner first.
Wait, wasn't his nose already bleeding?
Yeah, it was already here.
I kind of meant in a sciencey, easily pourable tube way, and not just.
Oh yeah, and
Oh,
you
I can't
then
breathe out of my
then
nose
see-
now.
You then see like a little tube come out and suck up the blood off the knuckles, and a little tank test tube deposits out. Yeah.
Humans are so strange. What ritual are you doing over there?
Oh, just bonding, hanging out. Oh,
Do you just have random science equipment throughout your body?
Not. Always be prepared. Come on, Boy Scout national anthem. Come on, let's go.
Okay.
A little like band like pops out. Like he flips his.
Oh, he's totally an Eagle Scout. No, for me, it's 100% Eagle Scout. Come on.
All right. So Juliet and I are gonna wander off the path a little bit, and if you could keep occupied, or I don't know, go undo the contract, or whatever that plan was before you got punched in the nose again.
Yeah, that was great. Thanks for that.
All right, team, go. Let's.
Go team.
I'm just gonna like
You're
walk
fantastic at
slowly
this.
off into a little off the path, and be like,
This is like The Office if it were a supernatural episode.
All right. Victor and Juliet very casually walk off the path, leaving
She
Prometheus
sidestepping.
and Floyd to deal with Vaz, who's kind of just standing there, kind of excited about what he said. Doesn't know what's going on. This is fun.
Hey, did you know, Prometheus, that some demons are incredible in bed.
Oh no, that I know. Like I said, thing my ex-wife has a whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true, actually.
So what do we got to do with this thing? I mean, you're familiar with these kind of guys, right?
Well,
What are you gonna do to me?
Focus. Well, I have an idea that might break the contract. But I need to approach the two of them over there.
Okay. So you want me to keep this guy busy, right?
I mean, yeah, just strike up a conversation. Maybe he's into you. You don't know.
I mean, I am a virile specimen of sexuality, but I understand.
I
this.
can attest to that myself.
All right, let's see what I can do. All right, go on.
Okay. And Floyd is gonna wait for Prometheus to make his move before finding an opportunity to approach the two humans.
Mm-hmm.
All right, String Bean, what's your deal?
Me?
Yeah. What's your deal? You're like,
High level tempter.
Oh, got it.
Contract. You know.
Contracts, all right. And so the whole thing is you make contracts and you give people their utmost desires, and I'm guessing you take their soul.
Yeah, so after they die, however that happens, their soul comes to me, and I use it in whichever way I'd like. Why are you looking?
No. Actually,
is there something I can offer you?
Why don't you try that on me?
Ooh, a challenge.
Yeah, challenge. Why don't you try that on me?
Tell me, what does a specimen like you desire?
Oh boy, what do I desire? Let's see. I mean, outside of a nice beer and a relaxing evening watching my soaps, I guess retirement. Yeah, retirement is what I want.
Granted. Floyd. Prometheus.
Yeah.
You find yourself... Well, where do you find yourself? What does your retirement look like?
I think
if that is what you actually desire.
What I would like to do is do a little trying to like a little counter here to this,
okay.
to this fellow.
Okay.
To kind of like saying that is there a way, because I am oblivious in danger and my mind is like a steel trap.
Mm-hmm.
I would like, is it a way that I could try to exhaust
sure.
him from trying to do whatever he's doing?
Yes. Why don't you roll me an act under pressure to try to ping this away?
Ooh, that is a 14.
Hell yeah. On a 10.
That's an 11 rather. Yeah.
That's, still a 10 plus. You do what you set out to. You feel yourself, you feel that relaxation that comes with not having anything to do. You feel that sort of washing over you, and you, with your mind of steel, literally, you know that that's not what... You have so much work to do. You have papers to grade. You have the finals are coming up. You have a lot to do. You feel yourself pull back from that, and he kind of cocks his head to the side, and he's, that is fascinating.
Oh, well, you're already giving up? I can be here all day, kiddo. So I think you better try again. He kind of like sits down on a stump, pulls out a can of oil, cracks it open, and takes a sip, and is waiting for them to try again.
I can have fun in a lot of ways.
Well, I got all day.
Floyd, in front of you, as you are sneaking up, you see a line of fire appear. As this... He's not that distracted from what you're doing. I think we should go into more of an initiative-based moment. The two of you doing magic. It's gonna take a couple turns for this to pop off, sis. But someone is gonna need to roll to use magic. I assume we want the weird one to do so. We will do that. Is there anything that you guys want to do while these two take part in this combat that's gonna happen?
Victor is 100% like drawing like anything he can remember, like he saw around the house, like so intensely focused on doing this that I am not paying attention to what's happening over there in any way, shape, or form.
I think probably while he's focused. I do have really high weird as well. However, I think that it'd be smarter for me to be just more of a defense while Victor is doing this. So in case anything comes around or messes around, then I can try to block it or do something so he can continue.
All right. Floyd and Prometheus. You see Prometheus in front of you as you have sat down. His eyes, they were glowing an orange. They are now glowing a deep red. Hello, Raiders. Welcome in. We're about to go to combat. Monster of the week. Let's go. Who's going first?
I guess I'll go first. I think what Prometheus is doing as they're trying to like probe their mind, he's just basically trying to like be a tower of will against them. And just like I think it's like he's trying to exhaust this guy into pure distraction so that he just tires out. Not like it doesn't weaken him, but just tires him out completely.
So he said it's more fun that he can have. Having not succeeded in that, he might be trying something else next. So
yeah, I'm just preparing myself anything that he throws.
Okay. Floyd?
I would like to use magic.
Okay.
The intent is to do one thing that is beyond human limitations.
Okay.
Floyd wants to jump over the flame wall that has erupted in front of himself.
Absolutely.
Okay. Work with me.
Dice, please. Have you leveled up yet from all of these failures?
Oh, well, at this point I have. Because I failed that last check.
Okay. Let's finish this and then you can pick an advancement because that happens.
That is an 8.
An 8. Okay. You do so. However, there is a glitch. And you get to pick the glitch.
I am going to... I'm going to pick it has a problematic side effect.
Of course you do. They always do.
Here's this gift, LB.
Yes. Thank you. You are trying to do something beyond human limitations. As you are a being that is beyond human, you jump over this very easily. You feel the magic sort of lifting you up and over this wall of fire that has been created. And as you land, it really hurts the knees, man.
Ah. Damn. God, Floyd, what is
you
wrong
feel
with your
weird.
Joints? Oh, I don't like this.
You suddenly cannot feel the souls around you.
Oh.
And for just a little bit, you're human.
Ow.
Give me the power. Give me the power. See what happens.
Whoa. I'm the meat. Oh, this is cool. I kind of like this. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Oh, this is so weird. Oh, it's like walking around barefoot in mud.
Yeah. Okay. So, end of your guys' turn. Prometheus. You see his eyes sort of look to past the fire, and he shakes his head, and he's gonna look at you, and he says, "You are unique. I bet your soul tastes different." And he is going to use an attack called Soul Suck. It's going to be 2 harm. It's an area effect, but you are the only one in this area. It's going to ignore armor. Oh, I will say, I forgot to say this at the beginning of the episode. You have all healed 1 because you had downtime. Yeah.
Yep.
And if you can use first aid to heal another, so if anybody would have wanted to do that in the downtime, you can do that as well. So you take 2 harm from this, and you feel something really weird. Like how much does Prometheus feel in general? Like, from their body?
I feel like, when it happens, Prometheus kind of like shakes his head a little bit, but he doesn't waver. He doesn't show any fear. He doesn't show any pain. He doesn't show any at all because he is oblivious to danger. He does not show like he is not giving in at all to whatever this guy is doing. He is not showing any reaction to it. He like when it first happens, he's like, "Huh, that was a bit of a tickle there, Junior, but you're gonna have to try a little bit harder than that." And he drinks even more oil.
You see him like rub his hand on his face and on his chest, and he's like, "That was delicious." And his teeth are like fanged in this moment. All right, next round. What's everybody getting up to?
Drawing the circle. I'm drawing the circle.
The circle, the circle, the circle. You see the flames.
Please tell me he's actually singing that as he's drawing the circle.
Yeah, quietly, but yes.
It's what Nana used to sing.
Oh.
Making the circle.
Okay, that's kind of adorable.
Putting the runes in.
I want to be doing the same thing, like the protection, but also
Yeah.
I'll be singing with him.
The circle.
Putting the runes in.
All right.
That is the most heartwarming thing ever.
Okay. Prometheus, would you like to do something?
I would like to use some science.
Okay.
Because as soon as he hit me with that wave, that was kind of like what he wanted. He wanted to get hit by his energy so he can get that signature, so that what happens next is what I would like to do is that he's going to start to goad him again into doing it again. But this time I would like to use a science that I can just send it like a feedback loop right back at him. Like he'll send that energy to me, but I'm just feeding it right back to him, so it like overwhelms him and like stuns him a bit.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. Got some weird science. Let's go.
I want to advance this move too.
Can
I advance it?
When you advance it, when you get enough experience, then you advance.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna advance it yet. Ooh. So 11 plus 2. That's a 13.
A 13. Let's go. So you are going to pick a requirement for this, and so am I.
Let's see. I am going to say, I pick,
Oh, I'm so sorry. You do, but as part of your move. If Weird Science is a default move, you gain access to. Sorry,
yeah,
never
I gain
mind.
access to it. Yeah, not yet.
Yeah.
I don't have it yet.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, one of your choice. Oh, if I, regardless of the result,
Yeah.
I may remove your choice of one of the requirements after they've all been determined.
Yeah.
So I get to choose. I get to remove one of them.
Yes. What? Was there a thing where I thought you had a thing where I was supposed to pick one. Do I have...
No, that's only if I get a 7 to 9.
Got it.
Yeah. But if I get a 10, I have to choose 2 requirements. But because I have science, I get to choose only 1 requirement.
Right.
I will say it requires a huge amount of power or fuel.
Okay. All right. Are you going to take that from within yourself?
Yes, I think what happens is that right when he tries again to suck his soul, that is when it happens. He just sends out like a feedback loop of that power, so it slams right back into him. But he had to use so much of his own energy that you just slowly see like Prometheus just sits there after that, and he just stops talking, and the lights slowly fade.
Ooh, okay. I'm gonna say this stuns him, so he cannot act this round. Floyd, what are you doing?
Floyd, is gonna kind of like try to get his bearings a little bit. Like, okay, all right, okay. Woo, I feel jittery. Is there anything that pops up to like prevent him from approaching the 2 humans? The 2 other humans? This is weird. He'll approach, he's gonna kind of see how things are going. He wants to get like a lay of the land a little bit and approach from just view from afar. You're muted.
Things seem to be going great. They're giggling and laughing. He's kind of they're both a little shy, but he seems to be a little bit more forward, like taking command of the like. Looks like he's really enjoying the food that's happening.
Damn, I was really hoping it wouldn't be going well. Okay, I think I have an idea. He's only with Floyd would this like awkward as hell move be something that I as the player would consider. Floyd is going to approach and like awkwardly kind of like be behind a tree and be like, hey, Kiefer Sutherland. No, that's a Kiefer Sutherland. Buddy, pal, scout, hi. Right over here. Hi.
Oh my gosh. This is the gentleman. Are you okay?
I fell and
Is that a fire?
Oh no, I think it is. Hey, real quick question.
What?
How are things going?
Like he's sitting right next to Mary and he goes, I think it's going Why are you here?
I fell and just sort of hurt myself a little bit. No, I just
your nose looks broken.
Yeah, it definitely. Ow, yes, that's broken. That is definitely a painful broken nose. Okay. Listen. I need a favor.
Okay. Right now?
The next like half an hour maybe, but now would be really great if you could help me out.
What?
Yeah, it's a weird ask, okay, but at the end of the day it's to kind of help you too. I have an idea to kind of make this a little bit more exciting for the both of you, but I kind of need something from you first.
What?
Just hear me out. Like, there's this...
Mary's like, what is happening? Oh.
This is definitely not Kujo scrambling for fucking words to say. He is going to try and manipulate someone.
Okay. Please do.
He is going to try to write a check that he's not sure that he can cash.
Uh-huh.
And provide the most romantic setting that is away from this fire.
Mm-hmm.
in exchange for his soul.
Okay. Please roll. Keeping in mind, you are a human right now.
Yeah, but there's still a part of me that's like, I should probably make sure that maybe at least that part is satisfied, and maybe boss will hear. I don't know.
You got an IOU.
Yes, there's an IOU.
The dice tell a story.
The dice hate me.
Mhm.
Yikes.
Okay. Would you
Fired. You are
like to use a luck on this?
Yes.
Okay. You articulate that you have a lovely gazebo that's close to the park. It's sort of off the beaten trail. You know that this place is most people don't go there, but this time of year, fall, the leaves, gorgeous. You can go on a little hike. There's a little lake near there, and when it gets dark, it is right outside where the diner is, where they can get a wonderful piece of pie.
Oh, I got it now. I'm good.
Mhm.
I'm on the same wavelength. I think I got it. Okay.
He kind of looks at you, looks at the fire, looks to Mary and says, would you like to continue our date away from here? And she's like, yes, absolutely I would. They're gonna start packing up and moving along.
Cool.
You see the fire is starting to go away.
Oh, go away? Okay.
Yes, oh yeah. It's
Okay,
magic
cool.
fire. It's not actually catching anything.
Except
for people.
Could I have picked a level up thingy real quick?
Sure, what's your level up?
I'm taking another divine move.
Okay.
Angel wings.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The best one.
Yeah.
Would you like to teleport back?
I would like to teleport. Okay.
They're already leaving.
They're already leaving. Did the deal go through?
Hard to say. You normally get a feeling about it.
Okay.
You do shake hands and give him the information as to where to go, which
Cool.
is normally what happens with the deal. So, as far as you are aware, you have checked all the boxes for it. When things pick back up and you are a demon again very shortly, you will know.
Cool. Sounds good. Okay, this is... And, like, Floyd's having this, like, kind of existential not crisis, but, like, I could get used to this. Like, I'm okay with this feeling.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if I can convince the boss man. We'll see how it works. Okay.
All right.
Cool.
Vaz is stunned. I'm going to need somebody to roll to use magic, please, at the summoning circle.
On it.
All right, do it to it. Ooh, baby, do you know what that's worth?
It's worth a 13. Is what
Hell
I
yeah,
think.
it is. The summoning circle
Don't you turn around sometime?
pops off. As you feel, Floyd, your demonality coming back to you, you get a ping in your head as, yes, you have done a deal. It has gone off. But suddenly, your body is ripped from where it is, and you find yourself falling forward right in front of Victor and Juliet as you have been summoned. And there is a demon portal in the ground. More like like a Demogorgon portal in the ground right in front of behind you now.
Oh, well, that's right. Cool. This is cool. This is great. Well done. You did it.
I am so on fire right now.
Told you I had faith in you, friend.
As you
buddy.
see that, Prometheus, go ahead and roll me an act under pressure.
We can't hear you.
11.
11?
11, yes.
All right. You feel him pick you up, and you feel yourself moving off the ground as your power begins to come back on, and very low power. You are able to will yourself awake in this moment as he begins to try to suck more of your soul out. This is only going to do 1 harm, as your soul seems to be connected to your power source, as, you know, hearts in the body work. So you're going to take 1 more harm moving forward. Ignore armor. And you guys see as he has Prometheus up in the air. Prometheus is huge, but he is holding him above his head. What would you guys like to do?
I would like to roll to kick some ass.
Yeah, let's go.
'Cause I would like to use my stun ray pistol.
Ooh. Oh, weird magic.
Ooh. That is a 10.
A 10. All right. What does it look like?
I think what it looks like is that he like wakes up. He's like, hey, hands off, grab hands, and he just puts his hand right on top of his face and just releases a huge jolt of like electricity.
Ooh. All right. This is a 0 harm, close sedating move. He is sedated. What would the rest of you guys like to do?
Ugh.
Floyd is going to do the thing he did last game and reach into his neck and pull out the gross spine whip to try to wrap around Vaz's ankle and yank him into the portal.
Okay. Roll to kick some ass.
I will do that. That's tough, yes?
Yes, it is.
Okay, we are switching 1d6 because the other one had rolled 2 1s in a row. We are not a fan of that. That is a 7.
A 7. All right. As you whip him, you pull him towards you, and he is stunned, so he cannot attack you back. Unfortunately for me. Let me just double check. Yeah, you get to choose an extra effect. No, you didn't roll a 10 plus. Okay. All right, the rest of you, he is being pulled. Would you like to assist in getting this demon into the portal?
Yes, please.
Please do.
Can I use my unholy strength and then just like kick to try to make him move faster?
Sure. Victor, what do you want to do? To help?
I am 100% convinced that I have to keep this portal open by standing here. But I as if needed to help out with this pushing thing, my help out action is if it doesn't look like it's going well, I will say, you know what my desire is? To see you back burning in hell.
Love it. I'm not gonna make you guys. You have unholy strength, Juliet. You don't have to. Why don't you roll to kick some ass to see how well you do at this?
It was an 8, not too
All
great.
right, that's an 8.
That round.
That works. That is a success. It was a mixed success, but he is stunned, so he cannot hurt you. You do so. You guys are able to kick this demon into this portal, and as he goes through, you hear him yelling something in a different language. Floyd, it's profanities. There's a lot of profanities going on right now. And the portal closes as he moves through.
Enjoy the call center, bitch.
Okay, we have to go to the other one. And I'm running to my motorcycle.
Oh, wait. I have a thing for this. I'm gonna grab. Oh, I can only grab 2 people.
Yeah. And you have to roll for it. They could end up anywhere.
That's a good point.
Yeah. You guys run back to your cars, get in, drive all the way down to Jenny Lake. Yes?
I'm going. If they're already running for the cars, he's just gonna angel wings and just appear back at that other portal.
At the portal. Okay.
Yeah.
As you guys are going, Floyd, you used a luck.
Oh God.
Oh no.
You get a message. It's more like an email.
A complaint with HR has been filed.
The email is something that it says that something has been added to your calendar. It's a debriefing, and the location is home.
Damn it.
My question is, how long do you wait for them?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys pull back up to the Jetty Lake crafting camp. There's police tape everywhere. It's easy enough to like scoot past to get down to the lake unseen. And Floyd is standing outside of this. It looks like almost like a sinkhole in the water, as the water it's not pouring in, but there is a large amount of like debris in the water that has formed a circle. And Floyd is standing there.
Why do you want a car?
No, it was more for Prometheus.
Well, I can build a car, so thanks for the offer.
Yeah. Well, looks like I gotta go back.
Now?
I thought you did what you needed to do.
Yeah. Man,
Wait,
I got to be human for like 5 minutes.
Do you mean you have to like jump through to close the portal and then you'll just come back somehow, or?
No, I mean, I probably go through the portal. I get a wonderful debriefing. I'm sure Sheila has some paperwork. I'm sure Vaz is going to complain to the owners.
And then
This might be it.
That doesn't sound right, because you did the thing.
Yeah, well, management. So, well, now you have my true name. So there's that.
Can we just summon you back?
I don't know. You can try. But I also, don't want you guys to get all wrapped up in stuff because of me. I'm kind of
I'm going to state right now, it's a little too fucking late for that.
Well, yeah, no, it's one thing because of Vaz and his bullshit, but like, no, this was fun. This was fun. And, just sad to see it end.
it does that. But you did the thing.
Yeah.
You did the request.
Mm-hmm.
Still sending you back downstairs, huh?
Yeah.
Ah, oh well. Can't say I won't miss
Okay,
kid.
okay. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna go back to my motorcycle, grab up like my journal, and then I'm gonna write a letter of recommendation in like my best, because I did go to school for business.
You
Oh
did.
my god.
Wow. Okay. Absolutely, you do.
So you said the Sheila, is that the real name? Is that a nickname? Is saying Sheila too
She's got a real
weird?
name. It's it's gonna take about 10 minutes for me to get all the way through it. So Sheila
To
will
whom
work.
it may concern. All right.
Sure.
And I will spell out exactly the like full blown report of commendation. Like this was all these things, gave the in time of need, did these unnecessary actions, exemplary report. If anything, should perhaps get a human instruction book, but I do blame that on the company for not providing that upon arrival. That is an oversight in your processes. So please take that into consideration. Also, understand that upon Floyd's immediate return, there are 3 people who will absolutely make sure that the things are followed to the letter, and missions are carried out to the best of their ability, provided it is not too evil. Sincerely, and then I write BBB Inc.
Oh.
Wow.
I think Juliet would just like give him a hug and just be like,
Guys, this is a 2-shot. I'm getting emotional about a dumb demon.
"You good? Me too." She's just gonna like hug you. I kind of settle in it because she hasn't really gotten to hug like
Mhm.
a meat form.
Yeah,
It's
he'll
a
hug
better
back.
form.
Understanding.
And then she'll be like, "So you have to come back because pretty much I think we're signing a deal to work with demons now, and that's pretty extreme. So
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
yeah, I know. So you have to come back."
I'll try. And maybe if I do, you'll have somebody that you can hug and not have to worry about any of that weird stuff.
Even if I couldn't hug you, it's nice enough to have you around. Now go. And she's gonna start like wiping her eyes and walk back to Prometheus like.
Prometheus walks up to Floyd, passes himself down over his suit jacket. Here is a pen. So you can write it upside down. NASA's the only people who have these pens. Okay, the special pens made to write in 0 gravity. Nobody's supposed to have these yet, but here's a prototype. Use it or something. I don't know. Sign papers or something.
Thanks, Prometheus. I didn't. You could write upside down. That's super cool.
Yeah. Right upside down, but it's really just a regular pen. It is legit just a regular pen.
He's
But it
down
gave
in
him an
hell.
idea.
Yeah, he's down in hell. Like, maybe I'm just not using it right.
Yeah, Prometheus is like, "Look, I've seen a lot of stuff. This will never work. So like, this will never happen. So I'll give it to a demon."
Okay.
No one's gonna want this.
You guys are fun. Sorry for causing so much trouble. All right. Well, hopefully see you guys soon.
We will see you soon.
Get out of here.
Now we do need that. We do need that closed. So if you could just jump.
God, yeah, I'll jump in and you guys
then,
can
like
do
I don't
your
know,
thing.
zipper it when you.
That's a good idea. Yeah. He'll like hop in.
You see the debris shudder as water begins to fill up this hole and the debris kind of settles back.
All right, you know, the same thing legit just happened to us last week. I don't know why we're all frightened about this.
What?
Oh yeah, you weren't around, right? There was a whole thing with demons last week. I mean, demon came to Earth, you know. Yeah, he'll be fine. The kid will be back. He's a good kid. A little bit of weirdo, but he'll be fine.
Now I'm just imagining that you have the like Men in Black like button, so we do this weekly, and you just have fun
Right?
by
Yeah.
like resetting it.
Anything else? Okay. That is where we are going to end our mystery for tonight.
Aw.
Yay!
I love you guys so much.
Oh, what a great game, guys. Sorry we ran late, but this is the way things go. Yeah, so you guys, you completed your mystery. We're gonna do stars and wishes, but let's go over the end of session stuff so y'all can probably upgrade for maybe
Yay.
next time if it happens again. End of session questions. I marked it this time. Did we conclude the current mystery?
Yes.
Yes, we did. Did we save someone from certain death or worse?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we did.
Whom did you
we
save?
Definitely saved. We definitely
Yeah.
saved the parents because
You
the
did.
understanding Is they when they
You
went
did
through
save-
that broke.
Mm-hmm. That's very true. Okay. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
We learned Floyd's real name.
Yes.
That's true. That's the next question though. That's about
Oh.
hunters. But about the world. You did learn a summoning circle.
Yeah,
True.
I-
We did.
We learned about Nana.
You learned about Nana. That's gonna come back up. Okay. And did you learn something new and important about one of the hunters?
The next.
Yes, you did. All right. You're gonna mark.
and our grandmothers.
Yes, and yes.
And Nana again.
And Nana's
Yeah.
right.
And that Juliet can stop herself from eating.
Mm-hmm.
She was able to pull herself out of that, which was very good. And all right, so everyone mark 2 experience for all of those yeses. And quickly, let's do stars and wishes. Who would like to go first?
I will.
Okay, I'll call on somebody if I have to.
I'm one of those that gives stars to everybody. You're gonna have to deal with it. Okay. Serenity. I love Juliet so much. I loved the conversation between Juliet and Victor. I love that it was like it had this level of comedy that like went into like awkward comedy, but then got like a little serious at one point and then kind of like back up to comedy. Like you guys went through the full spectrum and it was great. You guys vibed off of each other so much. And I love Juliet. I love the motivation there. And I like that she's genuinely like, I don't want to hurt anybody. Like, period. That's it. End of story. So, Wally, I will never get tired of you playing this character. Literally every time you open your mouth and that voice comes out, I'm like, yes. What's coming out now? Give me anything. I'll listen to you read the phone book. I don't care. No, I love this character. I love him. I need more of him. I love the goading of the incubus that we had dealt with. It was fantastic, and you do a fantastic job with the character and that voice. Greg, that whole first chunk was like one of the most fun moments I've had as a player in a tabletop RPG, because it was just dumb comedy and it was so great, and like it just was so much fun. And god damn it, you had me choked up with the letter of recommendation, and I mean that sincerely. Like, this is a two-shot. Why am I getting emotional about this demon who's a little dumb? And LB, as much as you've run and hide, thank you for running another wonderful game of Monster of the Week. I love this game so much. I loved it the first time I got to play at your table, and I will forever be down to continue playing this if you are the storyteller, period. You are such a good storyteller, period. And my wish is that we play again sometime. Whether it's with these characters or different characters or whatnot. I love this group so much. You guys are all so sweet.
Thank
I'll
you.
go
Sorry,
next.
my headphones are dying.
Oh,
Hold on. I'll go next. Okay, Kujo. I loved, like, it's just every character I've played with you so far has been that, and it's kind of like this, almost this continuing theme of the only thing stopping me from doing what I need to do is myself. And that always seems like the running theme for every single one of your characters, and it's always at the end of the one shot, like on the button, you do it finally, and it's like you legit plan it out every single time, like, and it always amazes me how you do it, because like I always sit here, it's like, no, he's just doing some wacky goof from us, but then like as it builds up, it's like, oh no, everything was here was for a purpose. That's dope. And you always do that with these characters, and I really am always in awe when I see you do that. It is so cool. Serenity, Julie is just such a little ball of love, and just her blubber session of just saying all that stuff, and Prometheus is just like telling her this is what's wrong with you. It's like, it's not wrong, but I just loved it. It just once again just shows how much their relationship is, of like, he is there for her, but he's never going to be there. He's not there for her, but he will always be there for her. Like it's very much a thing of he has a it is the definition of harsh love, where it's that he will never show that love for her, but it's there, and he just has his own way of showing it, and I love their relationship. um Greg, I said it during the break, and I'll say it again. I just loved that whole scene of him just like being in awe of Prometheus, learning all this history, and it was like, this is it. I may have found someone here that can really help me out here. And then nope, right out the window. And I love that. I love that about that character, because you play the ultimate straight man, which is a very odd thing to say, but you play the you like, because like, you seeing you play the straight man as a DM is one thing, but seeing you play it as like actual characters even more so, because now you are going hard into it, and you're going even more into the paint of being the one person who's like, why is everyone acting like this? And you nailed it perfectly. I loved it. And LB, this is my first time sitting in a game of Monster of the Week being run by you. And I must say, it was an utter delight to be in a game DM'd by you, and definitely want to do it again.
All right, who's next?
I can go. It's stars for everyone. The biggest person on my screen right now is Walle, so we're gonna start with Walle. Walle, I always love your characters. I feel like they always have like a pretty like consistent like comfortability that you bring in with your characters, even if they're not the same. I know I'm going to like them, and I know I'm going to vibe with them really well, even if we are like in this we're not antagonistic, but even if we were antagonistic, I wouldn't have cared, because it would have been wonderful. Prometheus is stunning, wonderful, beautiful, best friends forever. We're making matching t-shirts and wearing necklaces, and it's gonna be wonderful and perfect. And I have to play with him again or I'll scream. Um, Kujo, how dare you? First of all. Second of all, I love Floyd. Oh yeah, like Wally said, you always bring like this emotional like level like right at the end. Um, and it's phenomenal, and I want to continue playing games with you. So here is my official request. I will set it in with Sheila later. Uh, Greg, I'm so glad I got to play with you as a player. Like you were so fun to play off of already as a game runner, but to play off of you while we're both players in a game is completely different yet equally phenomenal and easy to do. So thank you for just being like a little like trampoline of like ideas to play off with. So I we have to play again. Again, I'm sending it's a recommendation letter to Sheila with everyone. Um, LB, you made my first Monster of the Week experience so easy and fun, and your storytelling was phenomenal. I'm gonna keep using the word phenomenal because that's what's coming up. You were amazing. And why do you voice a hot guy so well? Please do it again.
Do it again.
Do it
more.
again. No, but I really enjoyed you having you being the game runner because you're a great player, vice versa with Greg. It's a different, of course, with every person, but it's still equally fun and easy to play off of. So, thank you. It's me.
One, I adore playing with you all. Like, I so look forward to these. Like, it was super, super fun to run because you are such a great group to run for. So, coming in as a player, it was also like, oh, I can push things. I can push things as a player, which I'm like, LB's not going to do much for this first half because I'm just going to push all these things and just have fun with it. So, Serenity, I love Juliet. I knew, like, going into this, I'm like, there's like 2 ways this is gonna go as like a family member, and you already were in the stay away thing, and I was just like absolutely perfect, wonderful, just instincts right there to be like, this is what happened, this is how I feel, and then just openly being like, yep, we're gonna I'm gonna suffer through this conversation because that's what my character would do, and it was so good and so pure and so wonderful to just be in that moment of reconciliation, and just having that ability to feel like family without, like, we didn't really do a ton of backstory about what our family is, and to just be like, yep, this is the family sensation. And Nana came out because you brought it up, and I'm like, sure. I'll take those things and run with it. That was absolutely wonderful. Wally, I love Prometheus. It is one of those things of meeting your heroes. It's like, how deep can I go? How deep does the weird well go? And they're a fan of mine. I love those characters that are unapologetically weird, but also don't necessarily think that they're that weird, because it is so fun. And you do that so well that it's just like, of course this person exists like this, and of course they would think these things, and they don't think about, having lived this long, like, people shouldn't work on weekends, and all of those bits are just wonderful things to sprinkle in, and I love it so much. Kujo, thank you for having my weird fun conversation at the start. I knew I wanted to start off with like, what are you? Why are you a demon in a human body? And just rolling into that and being so solid in that character was so wonderful to play with and play against, and then just building those dominoes over the last 2 sessions of this person doesn't really attach to this world, to the end of beginning to see they are actually very attached to this world. And that change was just wonderful to experience and play with. And LB, you're a fantastic storyteller GM. I love it. I love when I don't have to run things. And it is always so nerve-wracking because when I play with other DMs, I sometimes want to jump in and be like, okay, don't do that, do this. I never have that impulse with you. Ever. I'm like, LB is in control, knows where this is going. The story is solid. I have complete faith in where you're leading us, and you are so good at giving us space to just exist for a while. Like, I feel bad because we ran late. I'm like, well, that was somewhat my fault, but also you let us have that, and I appreciate that so very, very much. So thank you.
Of course. No, as my stars, honestly, a lot of it goes for the character growth moments, because as the GM, I have the, ability to put the pieces on the table and then you guys move them where you want them. And I really love that you guys all come in with these characters and they are so grounded in who they are, but they have the ability to change. Like Floyd going from everyone's a meatbag to, well, I kind of like being a meatbag. That was kind of nice, to, oh, guys, maybe I don't want to leave you guys. And Victor going from, what the fuck is going on? I needed to control everything. You're a demon, that's bad, to writing a letter of recommendation was incredible. Juliet going from being totally scared of who she is and, wanting to protect the people around her, keeping that momentum while reconnecting with your family. And I love the family dynamic. That was very funny, and I want to continue that. I want to find out where Nana is. And then with Prometheus, having him just be so grounded in who he is, your styling of him just being in his boxers and doing very human things while not being human at all. And like, you sitting down and being like, no, I'm gonna wear this guy out, intimidated me as the GM. I'm like, I have moves that do 4 harm. No, what? Like, that got me. So my wish for this game, if we continue, maybe doing different characters, but if we do continue to do these characters, I've got ideas for maybe a little bit of a time skip. What happens to everybody in the interim? Who's moving closer to humanhood or further away? I've got ideas. And thank you guys for letting me run this game. I very much loved it, and always loved running Monster of the Week. I honestly, when you guys took off at the first half of it, there was part of my GM brain was like, okay, we gotta get to the end. But the blurb I wrote for this week, paragraph. Last week, 2 pages. Or last time was 2 pages. This, I'm like, oh, I forgot. They're gonna handle it. I'll just give them the pieces. And I love that. So thank you guys for playing with me. Thank you everybody who watched. The next time this channel is gonna be live is on Sunday, where we're gonna have an epic combat that I totally have all the way planned. Yeah, I've had to work. I'm going to be having to work 8 days in a row, 10-hour shifts. It's great. It'll be fine. I'm just running combat. That's not that hard. Yeah. Anyways, check out, let's have everybody go around and say where people can find you, what you do. Greg, take us away.
Hi, I'm Greg. I am a game designer as a hobby career. You can find all my games on leatherman.games, and you can find me on Instagram and Blue Sky at Lysander03. And you can hear my podcast where I do play and run a bunch of different games called Very Random Encounters. I've been doing it for 7 years, so just pick it up, take a listen. It's super good.
Yeah, the lovely Serenity.
I am Serenity. You can find me on the internet. Click, like, snack. I do things and stuff, and it's cool. Go check it out.
Sorry, I love you so much.
All right, Wally.
Yeah, it's me, Wall. You can find me on the internets at WALE132, just like the cute little Disney robot. You can also find me on the R&D podcast over on your Spotify's. And yeah, that's me.
Kujo.
Okay. Hi, I'm Kujo. You can find me all over the internet, except for the Hell site, under Kujo Plays Games and Crit Hit Chronicles. That's right. Crit Hit Chronicles exists on other platforms with all of its characters. Every Thursday night, we run Tales of the Valiant with LB and a fantastic cast. On Sunday is our finale for Whispers of Sarah, which is our horror kids on bikes game. And during the break of that game will be an announcement of the next campaign that will be going live on Crit Hit Chronicles. So tune in. But in the meantime, be nice to each other. I love you guys. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. I'll have everyone back anytime that I'm available. I'm LB Hackup. You can find me at LB Hackup on everything except for YouTube and Twitch, where we're hack recklessly. Hi, you found us. Welcome. The next time, like I said, the channel's gonna be live is on Sunday. I will be streaming on Monday, I believe, on Indoor Adventures channel, doing our 4th edition D&D game. Wednesday on Nerd Immersion, doing our D&D 2020 game. Thursday on Crit Hit Chronicles, playing Tales of the Valiant, and then back on Sunday for 2014 D&D.
Oh God.
All that fun stuff. You know me. I keep busy. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my players yet again. I love you guys. I love doing this. And I guess until next time, I'm LB Hack 'em Up. Hack recklessly. Bye.
Mind flare. Goodbye.